Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Phoenix Premier League Moving Night. My name is Cody Young, joined by my great buddy, the Lafayette living legend, Mr. Kyrie Washington. Kyrie, how you doing today, buddy?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm hanging in there. So I've seen this picture going around Facebook lately of you throwing some darts looking all glamorous with a nice camera shot, but the dart's flying a little funky. But it looks like it's from your time in Darts Live in Vegas. If I understand correctly, you guys won a lot and won some good money. So give me a rundown of how Indy represented out in Vegas.
Yeah, I think it was a good showing for Indy as a whole. I believe we came away with 2 first place and 2 second place, and that was S3, S4, and I believe the other one was S2 as well.
Very nice. So Darts Live, Phoenix does put on a bunch of Darts Live leagues out of the Legion. So if you are interested in those, hit up Ben for that information. So other than that, how's Kyrie's stint in film doing?
It's not too bad, man. It's kind of getting to the summer season, so it's starting to really pick up. So it's been pretty good.
You were at the shop past noon today.
I got to confess, Kyrie, I sometimes hope something terrible goes wrong just so I can hear you or watch you post something on Facebook.
Oh, man.
I do, man. I get laughs when you post something on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
I think you could start your own Facebook Kyrie post page.
Oh, yeah. People know me. I'm on Facebook for laughs and giggles. So.
Oh, it's fantastic. You know. It's fantastic, but carry on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still here. All right, I'm just I'm letting Kyrie and Cody take over for the night. So carry on. I'm sorry to interrupt.
He did tell us that he already ate his supper at 3:00 and bedtime was 7:30, but he still came down.
I'm telling you, Fantasy Island is on at 9:30. I gotta make it by then.
Yep. So Cody, what do you got going on lately? You playing DPFL? I heard.
I am playing DPFL. If you don't know what DPFL is, it's a remote steel tip league you can play out of your house. It's awesome. They have a bunch of players, some really great competition. And I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm in the top 4 of our playoff bracket right now, and I feel like it's helping my soft tip game a little bit too. I did play the Contender Series as well, but was not good enough to win that, unfortunately. I do believe I finished second. Other than that, I don't have a whole lot of darts going on right now. But for tonight, if you are interested in getting into that Contender League, here we go.
Let's talk about it. All right. So now, Cody, you played in these leagues, right?
Yep.
You started on the ladder. It's essentially a ladder to climb up and up and up. Now, Kyrie, you haven't played yet.
No,
right?
not yet.
And I say yet because, man, it would do you good.
Yes, it would. I've been telling him for almost 5 seasons.
Yes. Now, I actually have just, I wouldn't say just started, but finishing up my first double in, double out split bull league.
Yep.
It's with another vendor, but I do plan on getting into one of these Phoenix leagues soon.
Well, first of all, let me say this. Thank you guys both for being here. Thanks for the takeover tonight. It's a pleasure to have you both, and this is a big night for us in Season 5 of the Phoenix Premier League. It's called Moving Night, right?
Yep.
And what's unique about this league that's unlike any other league that we have available to us in Indiana right now in Soft Tip is you move up and down in different levels in different leagues. They're short leagues, and you move up and down. And at the end of the season, the people that are on the fringe play against each other, see who stays in that division, and then who moves down to a lower league. So as you can see by the chart, Cody, go run us through that chart right there, bro.
Yes, sir. So for our first match, it is going to be the Premier League 6th and 7th seeds playing for the chance to stay in the Premier League. So the winner of this will stay in the Premier League and will be in the next run of it next season. The loser will move down to the Challenger League. And then our second match is actually the Challenger League Finals. They are the 1st and 2nd seed in that. They are playing for the Challenger League Championship. Both of them will be moving up to the Premier League next season, so we will see them next season. And then our third match needs no introduction. It is going to be our Premier League Finals between Trevor Sellers and Adam Kleinfelter, and that is going to be a banger of a match. So,
yeah, it's going to be a fun one.
Yes.
What's even more exciting about it is neither one of those competitors are here yet.
Correct. We can
Right?
talk some trash
So,
about them before they
we
get here.
can say whatever we want about their faults in life, right? But they're not here yet, so that's going to be interesting.
Absolutely.
It certainly is.
So, Cody, can you tell us the format for people who aren't familiar with everything?
Yes, it is going to be a race to 8 tonight. Usually the regular league matches are 15 full legs, but tonight, since we're only crowning the winners of the matches, it's going to be a race to 8, and I believe it is 0-1-0-1 cricket all the way through. If it goes to 15 legs, it'll go all the way through or until we have the 1st to 8th. So that is the format for, I believe, all 3 matches.
Okay. What's your score prediction?
So for our first match, it is going to be Mr. Ben Fairs versus Tommy Crane. And I've been thinking about this one. I actually saw both players yesterday at the White Horse Pub starting their POL Vegas leagues. And I actually did hear that Tommy did beat Ben in their regular season match. And honestly, coming into this match, the winner stays in the Premier League, the loser goes down. I have to say, when I'm thinking about my predictions, the pressure for this match has got to be on Ben. It's got to be on Ben. It's his league. He runs it. He's got to be in the Premier League. So I don't know if that weighs on him. He deals with pressure very well. He throws great under pressure, as I've seen. But for my prediction tonight, I really think this is going to be the only one that goes all the way, but I think this is 8-7 Ben.
Okay. Yeah.
And Ben's got something to prove.
Yes, he does.
Right? I mean, because you're right. He beat him, I think it was 11-4.
I believe
may
so.
be incorrect, but I think it was 11-4. But those guys trade. It used to be Ben would beat Tommy pretty hard, right? Tommy got better, quite frankly, through playing in this league. And now it's kind of split 50-50.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that we can mention it before them, it's going to fire Ben up. And Ben's a better player when he's mad.
I agree. But Tommy, at the same time, Tommy is just constant solid. He could be down 5-0, he could be up 5-0. He's throwing the same darts. He's in the same mindset. He's as steady as they come. So I think this is going to be a really, really great match.
He's very steady. He's just calm,
cool, Mr. Cool.
Yeah, I wish I was there.
Absolutely. Me too.
He's Kyrie. He's Kyrie. At this
Mr. Cool.
Yeah,
Mr. Level-headed and cool.
Yeah, I don't care what happened last time. Right now we're playing as we are.
Absolutely.
So I get it.
Absolutely.
All right, Kyrie, let's get your prediction from you.
Just to touch on whatever you guys just said, I do think Ben is going to come out pretty hungry. I know he's been knocked down once before, and I don't think he wants to go back down again.
Absolutely.
So I'm excited to see what's going to come. I do. Let me say, I think Ben's going to get him. I would say 8-6.
8-6. So 8-7 and 8-6 from you guys.
Yes.
All right. It's gonna be a whitewash because I'm gonna agree with you. I think Ben's gonna win, but I'm gonna go with like 8-4.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
I don't think it's gonna I think Ben's gonna win the first 2 or 3 really quick, and he'll just motor on through from there.
Yeah, if he's hot, he's hot, and when he can run, and he runs well.
Ben, who has perfect mechanics, about once every 18 to 20 throws, will swing on his follow through. Will swing his arm essentially from the right to the left, or from right to left.
One way to the other.
And it doesn't happen very often. It happens about once every 6-7 throws. And when that happens, he's got to come back and focus because he knows he does it.
Yeah.
Right? So we'll see what happens. It's going to be fun. Should we go green light?
I think we should.
You know what it means, green light? It means you guys can sit back and pour yourself another drink. All right? Let's go green light. Let's see how quick these guys react out there. All right. Uh-oh. It looks like they're going already. Well, all right. We'll start. We'll do whatever. I think they saw me test the green light earlier on, right quick, and thought that was a sign. So they're gonna go. All right.
All right. Where are we? Yeah, it is
We're
game
on game one, and Tommy takes game one. Already proving me wrong. We've been on there, or we've been at the arena, and Tommy's proved me wrong within the first 20 seconds.
Well, you gave him 4, so.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you did say Ben would win the first 3 or 4.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Ben's in right away with the first start.
And he did tell me yesterday that his doubles in at least the last match against Tommy were a struggle. So if he can get on first start, I think that's a good sign.
Oh, and these guys are top level.
Absolutely.
Right? So we're going to see this again later on with Trevor and Adam, but these guys are top level. You almost expect them to get on the first start.
Yep.
Vast majority of the time they will.
Jason, what do you think the biggest keys to winning the match today is?
I really think it's for Ben. Ben's had some tough visits to the castle the last couple of visits, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for Ben, it's getting out early to wins, right? He played a super game and they won with Trevor when they played here on Steel Tip. But South Tip visits, he's had a couple of tough visits here. So he's going to want to come out and look strong.
Yeah, and 32 average, it looked like he actually out-averaged Tommy in the first leg, too. So
yeah.
It seems like they're flying okay so far.
Do you guys think the difference is going to be cricket or 0-1 tonight?
That's a good question, Kyrie. What do you think, Coach?
From my experience playing the Contender League, it almost seemed like if you're red hot in cricket for the whole night, it's only 5 wins.
That's
So
fair.
the other 10 games are 0-1. So if you're hot in cricket but you're 0-1 struggling, I don't think necessarily that cricket's a huge advantage. I think whoever's the more solid, more efficient on the outs and 0-1 wins the match.
Gotcha. I would say it's the get it in part.
Yep,
I know.
100%.
Big round, big
Mhm.
visit there from Tommy. You've seen the first multiple triple hit there. Big ton 25 gets him back in it. Ben looking at a 173. He's going to try and position himself for the good for the out.
Yes, big first.
I agree with you. I think Ben's strategy in cricket is better than what Tommy's is.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest with you. I think over the course of a longer period of time, Ben's played some better players at cricket.
Yep.
And so his strategy is a lot more points focused and, quite frankly, a little bit better at this level.
And in this format with this level of players, you have to be point minded in these cricket games. It's different from your
Yeah.
Your in-house
Absolutely.
Tuesday night doubles league. It's
All right.
a whole different game of cricket.
Ben looking at a double 18 here. But 1-1 tie. Here it
Big
is.
shot.
First dart,
Dead
no
center of that
shot.
wedge.
Yeah.
In on the first dart, out on the first dart. That is a great sign.
Let's give a hand to cameraman Roger over there catching that shot on the 18. Let me give a shout out to Paul Rogers, the Outlaw, sending stars. And I saw earlier on Dennis Shea, as always, one of our biggest supporters, printing partners. If you ever need any printing work done, please go Dennis Shea. Send him a message. He'll always answer you. But printing partners, Dennis, one of our biggest supporters, along with the Outlaw, Mr. Paul Rogers.
I was actually able to meet Paul Rogers. I believe it was at Emmy's Wish.
Really?
Yep.
Fantastic guy. Have you met his wife?
I have not. I'll just
She's better than he is.
Really.
Yes.
I just see a
Wonderful
lot of
people.
his stuff on Facebook, and
Yeah.
it was finally nice to be able to put a face to a name. So
All right, we're on our first cricket match. Ooh, Ben, not a very good opening round there, just one mark.
And this too, Ben throwing pretty good that last leg. Tommy's got to run here.
He's
Ooh,
looking
so
down.
into the close.
See how soon he switches up to points.
I would. Yep. I mean, big second.
Yep. Oh, big round there by Tommy.
100%.
All right, Ben can still get back in it right here. It's when it gets down to 16s and 15s it becomes problematic.
All over it. On the
He's kind
wire.
of blocked himself a little
Yeah.
bit.
Three
Yeah.
solid. Had to get three there.
Yeah.
yeah,
Did
And-
the job he showed up to do.
I still think maybe you take the first one with the 18, but that would be the time where I'd start pointing.
Well, and that's the difference, right? Does Tommy stay right here? Does he point? He
Yeah.
stayed,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
that's the difference in strategy.
Yep.
Right? I think at a different level, Tommy goes back to the 20s on that second dart,
Yep.
yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's a
zero mark.
Tough round
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
just in case that happens. All right. All right, Premier League shooting a 2-0. That's going to change pretty quick right there. First start, nice trip.
Yeah.
Oh, hell.
A
I
little,
put
little
the-
nervy to start the game
Yeah.
here.
And yeah,
I
let's
don't mind a close look on that one though.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't mind it either. But it was a little bit. He was swinging back and forth. I wouldn't mind a little bit of slowdown between darts 2 and 3.
I'd live at him on this one if I'm Tommy.
Yeah, it's got to.
Yep. Big four.
Let's watch where Ben goes here.
Mm.
That was that swing through. We see that every now and then when he swings it through. There it was right there. When he
Here's-
throws like that,
Big
that's a
lasso.
great throw. As soon as his
Yep.
arm goes straight forward, it's a great throw. It's when he swings through, he has some issues.
Yep. Huge third there though. Still
Yep.
makes Tommy have to point.
It wastes a dart for Tommy. And in this
Wastes
case,
two.
it wastes 2.
I'd
He's got to stay.
Yep.
Ooh.
And he did. All right. So it's only 2 18s, and then Ben can go close. It's a trip right here on the first dart. It'll be crucial.
So-
Ooh,
Yep.
just above.
And the second one's going low too every time.
Yeah, both of them are right on the number.
Yeah.
Just not going
Yeah.
in right now.
Tommy's got to commit to the 18s here. He needs to be able to move on. Don't go
Mhm.
point first. Not a bad move. There
Yeah,
it is.
big
Close to the
move.
Now you
18s
gotta
as
go
he
back
goes down.
point.
He's looking
Yep.
down.
Looking down.
Oh.
He heard you. He heard you through the walls.
Yeah.
Big third.
There you go. Smart third. And I like the fact he went down to the 19s, too.
Mhm.
He
Yeah.
wasn't having much joy on the 20s.
Yep. Nope. I agree. And bottom of the board might be it here.
He's got to live in it.
Yep. Absolutely. Big shot.
Big 7 mark there. And we talk about those averages where they were before. Look at them now, folks. They've already climbed. Tommy shooting a 3-3.
And start on the 20s, it looks like.
Yep, going up. We'll see how soon he goes down.
Yep.
See, I
Right.
would prefer him going 19 on that one. I mean, he's struggling on the
That
20s
see,
a little
I
bit.
kind of think that too. Like if your looks to
it,
close
Yeah.
the 17s, then I might have started on
yeah,
the 19s.
because it's an easy swing over.
Yep.
Mhm.
Big
Ah,
shot there.
Another big 5 mark from Ben.
Now puts the pressure on him. Got
Yeah, Tommy needs 22 points or 23 points technically to gain the lead.
Yep. There's a big
Does
20.
that with the first dart. Does he switch? No.
Nope. I like
Stays.
it. I like it. I
Good
like
luck.
it.
Okay.
It's got a barn burner feel. Points are never going to hurt you in a match like
No,
in
yeah.
a leg like this, I should say.
Well, and this is a crucial match. We're 1-1. And,
Yeah.
You know, and you called it, Cody. This could be the match that goes all the way. And this is to stay in the Premier League,
Yep.
stay up there, playing some of the best in the state.
Garrett Hollingsworth sending 1,200 stars. Appreciate you, Garrett.
Thank you, Garrett. I can't thank you enough.
Big G. Throwing some fire lately.
Garrett, we got to get in the
Ooh.
league soon, man. It's always good seeing you.
Big double close there.
Kyrie, let me ask you, excited about seeing Johnny play tonight on the stream?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Johnny's always, every time I see him, he's always going to bring it. He's
I've just been hearing a lot about him lately, about how well he's playing. I know that's coming up soon, but I'm excited to see that match as well.
yeah, I've been fortunate enough to be around Johnny for the last 4 or 5 years, and the growth of where his darts have started when I first came around, and I mean, he's always been very solid, but
Yes, sir.
to where he is now, I
Big
mean,
last.
it's unbelievable.
Big
And
last set from Tommy. Yeah, it is. It's fun to
Mhm.
watch. We've had him here at the castle once or twice here recently. He's fun. Ben is killer on this
Yes,
first
he
start.
is. One more.
Come on, Ben.
Big
Yeah,
shot.
ooh, dropped
Unlucky
it a little bit
f-
low.
Got a little flight action on there as well.
Yep. All right. Tommy finds himself points behind, but he's got a couple of wedges up top.
Trip goes a long way.
Yeah. Ooh.
You know, it amazes me how he can score 10 pluses in 01, but when it comes to cricket, hitting that 20.
It is weird, isn't it? I
Yeah.
feel like I run into that myself occasionally. Not sure what the difference is there. I don't know if there's more pressure to hit it because the other ones don't count, so you throw it goofy compared to 01. But
So, Cody, I didn't get to ask you earlier. How did you end up in the contender?
I started in the Challenger in the first run of it when Ben was just inviting his buddies to do it before the actual good players got into the Challenger League, which is why I've been bounced down, obviously.
Look at this. Look at this from Tommy.
Big throw, what a look.
Ooh.
A nice 7 mark right there.
But yeah, I started in the Challenger and then kind of got spanked, and then I threw good in the Contender this run, but just not enough. Tyler Brummett won our division, and he threw some great darts that whole league. So shout out Tyler if you're watching.
So, did you end up second in that one?
Yep.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yep,
Solid
not bad. I
4
threw.
Not
mark there
bad.
from Ben. Didn't quite get the point lead, though. Solid 4 mark.
Here we go, Tommy. Big chance right here. Hit that trip and close it out. There it is, the first. Ooh, and he stayed.
Yeah.
All right, I like it. I like
You
it.
know,
I
he's
like
gotta
it.
Stay there.
I like
So
it.
be it.
Ben is lighting them 16s up,
Yes,
so
he
I do
is.
like that.
There is no roundout rule.
Oh, unlucky.
Ooh,
Mm.
that's a difficult visit for Ben right there.
Yeah.
Tommy has his chance. He's got to hit these 16s, though, I imagine.
So, Jason, on a shot like that where you're blocked up on the top and the bottom, would you mind leaving and go to a different number on that?
I definitely would consider leaving. Yep,
Mhm.
I really would, especially in soft tip, because the dart is so light. Especially the
Yep.
front part of it is so light, it can bounce off and go in a lot of different ways. It's one of the few differences in the positioning of the dart as compared to what it is in steel tip.
Yeah. Yeah, that one hole trip 8, one hole trip 10 it's
Yeah.
brutal.
And when it's right on top of that 8, or right on top of that trip 16 is when I switch. Tommy here, he's on the
Oh,
Bulls.
needs one more. There
There
it
it is,
is.
folks.
It is.
What a battle that leg was. Holy cow.
Mm-hmm.
See that camera guy switch to the trip
To the
20
trip
for
20 for the win.
Yeah, no bad reason.
Now, I do think when these guys finally get settled in, I think that'll be the lowest game that they'll be able to
That
shoot.
should be the lowest game of
Mhm.
cricket that we have.
Nick Logson sending in 1,445 stars. Thank you, sir. Cannot thank you enough. I
Huge
truly
third.
appreciate that. Thank you.
That third goes a long way.
Nick, good to see
Yep.
you tuning in.
All right. Those guys starting to crack it up a little bit out there. That's good to see. Ben to get on the third dart. Let's see if Tommy can do the same here. Now's his opportunity. Kind of got to go left or right.
And speaking
Yeah,
of
it goes down to 16.
speaking of Nick Logs, and I do believe he did win his contender league, so
he did.
should be
Yeah.
he should be moving up to the challenger. So we will see him next season, hopefully. Nice job, Nick.
Yeah, and he stays in that league, and I'll tell you, you'll see him on the All-Star circuit here pretty
Oh,
soon.
yeah.
He's
Every time
hungry.
I see Nick, he
Yeah.
is
He is hungry, and I love
throwing
it.
some fire.
I actually got a chance to shoot with him at NDA, and I had a ball.
It's the best part about playing darts for a long, long time. I can always say to him, I knew you when you weren't any good. That's
Big ton there.
solid ton there from Tommy. Ben's got the throw here, though, so he needs to keep that advantage. Needs to hit that trip. He's swinging it on a little bit. There you go. That's a great throw. That's a great throw,
big
too.
follow.
Yep.
Big follow. Keeps
When
him
he-
in it.
Yep. It's that first throw, he kind of swung through a little bit. Has a tendency to do that. I think he only does it here at the castle, too, which is kind of weird. Tommy, great first.
Living in it at no one. I tell you what, ton the whole way down the match. That's not a bad way to live.
Yeah. He'll take that every day.
All right, big one right here.
And the difference in averages, it was just those first two darts for
Yeah.
getting in.
And he
Look at
switched
this.
to the 19s and
Look
it's
at this.
peppering them.
Oh.
Great shot.
Great dart.
Bottom of the
Smart
board
dart
kind
right
of
there.
feels like it's been Ben's favor. He threw the bottom
Yeah.
of the board good in the cricket leg, threw the 19s well there. I wonder if he makes a habit of moving down there.
Yep, 100% agree. When he gets more power, and I think Ben's more comfortable the faster he's able to throw the dart.
Agreed.
And he gets more power when he's throwing downwards. So he does like it, and you rarely see him cross over with his follow through when
Yep.
he throws down.
100%, just dead straight. Big
All that
first.
speaking, great first. Look
There
at
it
this.
is.
Let's go for it. Let's get it.
Hey, that's not bad.
Not bad,
Take
no.
it. No,
Not
you'll
at all.
take it. He's going to have plenty of time on it. Tommy's sitting on 207 right now. Needs
Needs
to put some pressure on this 48.
Needs a ton. Big first.
He's going to have to switch here. Trip 17 or trip 19.
Yep, I like
But,
it. Great
yeah,
shot. Puts a little bit of
still-
pressure on it.
there
At
you go.
least 68 can go. So
Yeah, both
Ben's
these
gotta take
guys
this
more
right
than
now.
capable. Look at those averages starting to float over to the 30 right now. Ben for the double 16 for the win.
Oh,
just inside, and he told me verbatim yesterday that is what was happening in their first match.
Well, and this is what gave Tommy that opportunity. He had a big number, got him down to
Yep.
a 68. He's going to have one dart at the out probably. Here it is on a 16 for a 3-1 lead.
Oh, it looked good from here.
All
dude.
right. Let's keep the camera right here, folks. Ben looking at a double 8 for a 2-2 tie. Let's see what he does. First dart maybe on the outside. Oh, no. Looking at the double 4. Fortunately, we have that camera. Let's hope he doesn't get to a double 3.
Nice little point or something right in the middle of the wedge to aim at.
Now we're down. Double 2. Oh, he's not able to do it. And you saw that fall through right there. Swung it through to the 15. All right, Tommy, looking at a double 16 here.
See, that's the
Big
difference.
shot.
Yeah.
You know, looking it out, you got to take it.
Yep, 100%.
Well, and that's the early. It's completely opposite of what I predicted, and all of us predicted, quite frankly. But it's the early lead for Tommy with a 3-1 leg advantage,
Yep,
and he's got the throw.
and the break. Yes, that's the other thing about these leagues that rock. It's just alternate start. I
Mhm.
really enjoy.
Tommy's in on the first start, rather fortunately with a double 5. Balls it up by getting even.
Straighten out the third.
Hey, he's in.
Yeah,
He's in. You're in. That's a good start.
But you think at this level, Ben's skill level, he's got to look at it. This is an opportunity for him right here.
Yeah,
Oh,
100%.
Now he's got to get it now.
There you go.
Okay.
Big third.
And that's 2-0-1 games in a row where he's gotten in on that third dart with a double 16.
Yep.
And he has the lead. It's all that matters at this point in time. Like you guys said earlier on, he's in.
Yep.
That's all that matters. Cody staying up there. Let's see if he can hit another one of those.
Oh, it
that was
looked
a
better than a
one.
1. It looked better than a 1.
Big
Oh, I saw
shout
that.
out to the camera guy, Cameron, on that one.
Casper the Ghost running the cameras tonight.
Look at this from Ben. Look
Yep.
at this from Ben.
Big shot, huge shot. He's into it now. Now we go.
Yeah, we haven't had a 180 tonight, but
Yep.
we're starting to get close, right? It's always tough in the first match.
Yep.
It was tough. All right, we look like we may have an equipment failure back there. Changing a little tip out.
Big third. Huge shot.
So, Cody, you were talking about the Phoenix POL League. Have you had an opportunity to shoot in one of those yet?
I have not yet. I was considering it this year, but
Mhm.
some other trips planned, so couldn't fit the POL in this year. So I actually don't know a whole lot about it. I think it's similar to Darts Live. It's in
Yeah,
Vegas.
it was fantastic. I went last year.
Mhm.
You know, you go with all your friends and you spend 3 days out at the pool and playing darts at the Tuscany Inn. And, it's
And
a
we've
beautiful
got
night.
our
There's a
first
big
180.
180.
Where was Cameron, the cameraman? I don't know.
He was reminiscing on Vegas good times.
Yeah, I tell you. Sorry about that, folks. We did miss our first 180 of the night. All right, Ben puts himself on an out either way. So
Yep,
these
puts
guys
pressure on it.
right now, it's going to be close. You know, if you can't hit the 129, where are you going to leave yourself? You want to leave yourself on a 1 dart out.
You start on the 19?
Yes, you do. Leave 110, so you still got to look.
Yep.
Trip
still
20
look.
double bull.
Here's the thing. If you miss and hit a single right here, you got to know where to go so you have a 1 dart out.
Trip 18.
And he
Nice.
went right there. And
Nice.
he doesn't. He leaves himself with a combination. So Ben's got to look at it here. If that first dart isn't perfect on the 152, got to leave himself with a 1 dart out at a minimum.
Yep.
Not going to
Ooh.
be able to do it right here. Needs a big dart. There it is.
Yep, big.
That's a
Big
big
blast.
dart right there. 93 is a very, very capable out. But let's see what time he can work with a 72.
Where are we going on 72? Trip 12?
Trip 12, trip 16.
Where do you think he goes?
Yeah, trip 16 is where he went for the double 12 lead. But 51, he's going to have 1 dart at tops, probably.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
and a
ooh.
difficult leave.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
now this is Ben's chance.
Yep,
He's down,
right now.
He's got to
Yeah.
take it.
He's down 3-1. This is a pressure out to stay in the match. That'll
It's
work
all right.
as a first, trip 12.
Yep.
Or trip 16. And that's difficult. You almost go
Bull?
bull. Yeah.
Yep, leave 40.
Because Tommy's sitting on a 35.
Yeah, he's,
Regardless,
yeah.
It's a 2 dart combination. Anything can go bad.
Yep.
All right.
I like
That'll
that too. Yeah, that 3, it's a little nervy on 35.
Can be. All
Great-
right.
great
double
start.
16. He hit
Reset
this
it.
for the last one.
Good marker. Go right inside that.
Ooh.
No. All right, Ben.
All right, Ben, you got to hit this one. Let's go.
Double 10. Top of your screen. Great follow through, Ben. Come on. There you go.
Oh, double
Double-
6, double 4, and he
Double
gets
four.
it. What
There
a
you go.
that was a perfect switch.
Yeah.
That one was as soon as that dart hit the board, that thing was up there.
Well, that's Alan, the cameraman. He did well on that one. If we can get Susie the scoreboard goal to change the score, we'll be all right. There we go.
And that's big there too. See a double go. Now get the break and cricket where he might be feeling more comfortable right
yeah,
now.
you break him right back.
now
And look at this.
Yep. Huge start.
Yeah, Ben likes to go on that 18 on the third dart if he's close to 20s.
You know who else does that? Ron Thompson.
Ron Thompson
Yeah.
is the
Big Ron does
the
that a
king
lot.
of the 18
Lee
switch.
Oh,
does
yeah.
it quite often too
Yep.
because Lee loves 18s. Look at this.
Speaking of
Yes.
Ron, congrats on your new sponsorship.
Yes,
Magneto
Ron.
Darts.
Yes.
What a
big
9 mark.
Shout out.
Big, yep.
Big shout out. And a big
Oh,
thank-
it is his
Oh, it's
birthday.
his birthday
Yep.
too.
Yep. Happy birthday, Ron.
Let me give a big shout out to Randy Fern too. He runs Magneto Darts. They're doing great things for darts. Big promotion. Yeah, I love what he's doing.
Big 6 goes a long way there.
Yeah, that goes a long way. Big points.
We got another guy coming on later who's with Magneto as well.
Yeah, and Johnny?
Yep.
I'm telling you, you're in love with him. You're excited about it.
Mhm.
I know you are. You're going to pick that match. You're going to be like, oh, Johnny's going to win 9. Just because All right, a nice solid 5 mark there from Tommy. Keeps him right in it. Ben, no, he's got a 20s wedge, and he's
Yep, gets the
that's
point
what he's
lead.
doing
Now
right
it's
now.
time to run right here.
He almost fell forward on that one. Put that raised ducky for him to catch him. There
Yeah,
you go.
big third. I
Yes.
like the switch on the
Yeah.
third. I like it.
Solid switch. 6 mark right there.
Now we're starting to see those averages creep up a
Yep.
little bit.
Yeah.
Yep, they're starting to go now.
You knew it's just a matter of time with these guys. Big shout out to everybody watching. Thank you so much. Please like and share the feed. My name is Jason
Big
Nyes.
third.
We are
Was able
To
to
The
squeeze
Point
it in there.
Streaming. And this is the Cody and Kyrie takeover. Let us know in the chat how you think they're doing. We'll judge them all night long. Don't worry about a thing.
Oh, naturally. All right, Tommy's got a chance here. Get some points and
That's
close
right.
it up.
You almost want to shut down the 20s just because
Oh,
Ben's
he
having
is
so much
first.
success.
Yeah. He's doing great.
This is sometimes the hardest start.
It,
It is.
absolutely is.
It is.
And that says a lot about Tommy. I feel like when he's got those, it's always right in the center. It's
Yeah,
tough
and
for
it's
him. He's just steady as it goes.
That's
man.
right. It's just about, keep the rhythm.
Yep.
Don't break rhythm. Just throw your dart and don't watch it.
Great shot there. Big 5 mark. Gets it right back in it.
Does he attack the 18s?
I personally would.
Yeah.
So
At least
would
trip
he.
it before moving.
And now
Unlucky.
you got to stay.
2 good darts, too.
Yeah, you really do.
Yeah, you absolutely have to stay on this
And
one.
you can almost use those as a backboard if you
Yeah.
if you move over a little bit, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, he did look at it.
Switch.
All right.
Yeah, he
All
threw
right.
his all.
Yep.
Not the cameraman, though. The cameraman stayed right with him. He knew anything could happen. That's what Ed the cameraman on that one. Big shout out to Ed.
Ben's got the same chance here, a trip, and then going to have a look at a close. Maybe just stay there now. Oh, we did look at it again.
So, Jason, you got any dart events coming on soon? You playing any leagues currently?
I just thanks for asking and bringing it up that I just got relegated out of the Challenger League.
Oh, I did. I was looking
Oh,
at that.
did
Sorry.
you?
Yeah,
I did see your average in that one. I meant to ask
Well,
you what was
congrats
going
on that.
Thank you, Bud Crystal, for sending 200 stars and giving me the ability to change the topic. No, I played in the Challenger League. I got off to a terrible start. Going into it, to be open with you, I've got the dartboard here, so I can play in my own garage. And I'm like, oh, that's going to add 2
Oh, is that
points.
a...
Yeah, that's perfect. I could drink a glass of milk, have a cigarette, and play darts at the same time. Right? But it didn't work that way. It was actually, this is going to sound like an excuse, but it was actually harder playing by yourself. In a room like
It
It
is.
is.
Right?
It is.
It's kind of weird. Big 5 mark there from Tommy. Let's not forget about this game. These guys are putting up some averages, and I don't want to talk about my last place finish. I will tell you, though, out of the bottom 6, I hit the most ton 80s.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at that.
I was ton 80, and then 14, and then ton 80, and then 26. And it was what it was. It's a fantastic league, and I hope that
Oh, it's awesome.
they'll let me stay in it.
It's so much fun.
Tommy here taking that point lead. We got a heck of a match going right here. Tommy looking
Double
to close it with a
ball.
double ball.
For the win, and
Oh
he
my
gets it.
gosh.
What a shot.
Way to go, Tommy Crane, ladies and gentlemen. Tommy's been playing a lot of darts, and he's getting really,
He is
really
throwing
good.
some fantastic darts.
Yeah, he is. But that's a 4-2 lead. It's not out of the realm because I said that Ben was going to win 8-4. So Ben, I'm going to need you to win out from here, my friend.
And again, another
Bud
break.
Crystal, 200 stars. Appreciate that.
Sean Calhoun sending 200 stars. Is that what you? Oh, 100 stars. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
Sean, we got to get you in one of these leagues, man.
Oh, yes, I've heard he's quite good.
He is. He just doesn't give himself enough credit.
Well, there is a wonderful collection of players. Ben, in on the first start.
Yes,
That's crucial.
huge. Yes, and he goes to the 19s. Yes. Yes.
Huge.
Live
What
in that
an
bottom of
opening.
the board. He's pounding those
There
19s
you
all
go,
night.
my
Give
friend.
yourself some more of
I'm
them.
telling you, he's going to win like the next 6 in a row. Tommy looking to get in now. Uh-oh. And this can happen.
Mm-hmm.
This can happen at any level, quite frankly. You get inside your own head, and it can change momentum quickly,
Yep.
right? Tommy just hit that big double ball out to win that last leg. And Ben should be off.
I
and
love that
running.
he's switching to the 19s. And he's been peppering them.
It
Yeah.
is.
Shot.
Yep.
Hey, I'll take.
Got to live in him.
I'll take 95 every bit.
Yes,
right?
100%. 100%. This is where you. I like to go to. I usually try to get in on double 20, but I wonder if he may throw like a double 11 or something in there. Just get in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's
You know what I've
close.
been seeing lately? A lot of people getting in on a double 17, and that's just
Yeah.
that's just a number I would never personally shoot at. But
I'm
I
bad
mean,
at the 19s and 17s.
yeah,
I'm bad at all of them, but I'm worse at the 19s and 17s.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, he is loving that bottom of the board.
Yeah, and it's working for him. Yeah, don't sweat, Joe. Though 163 is going to be a challenge.
Not bad when your opponent's on 501.
Yep, that's fair. No, I think
I mean, that
everybody watching, I know all of us are. It's just get in, Tommy. There you
Yep.
go, my friend.
Yep.
there it is.
Get it straight, because that's the thing too. Like, I mean, it's such a long match. It feels like this format. So it's
Yep.
you don't just get your throw straight and think about not think about the next leg necessarily, but just getting yourself in rhythm, getting back in form. If you know the leg's lost, then
What a beautiful 127 from Ben right there.
Yeah,
Getting
he's
the trip 18 with his last 2 darts,
he's
put himself perfect position.
throwing fantastic, and he nailed the double 18 last time.
He did. We seen him struggle on the 18s in cricket, right? So let's see what he does right here. Double 18.
Oh, he's right there.
He's had trouble with the doubles and closing, and
It's
he's
all
got
over
3
it.
They look
fiancés.
good.
Just a bit outside.
Yeah, I'm telling you what it is right there. When you get to my age, you're like, man, I got to pick all 3 of those up.
Yep. You need your little walker magnet.
Golly. I can only do this so many times. I think we might have a little potty break right here. You guys are doing fantastic tonight. Are you having a good time?
I'm having a great time.
Wonderful time. Thanks for the invite.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you both. And it's a quick reminder of what we got coming up tonight. We got Tommy and Ben we're watching right now, followed by Nate and Johnny. We're excited to see Kyrie just get hot and flustered over Johnny. It's going to be a fun one. And then we're going to end the night with Trevor and Adam. It's going to be the final. It's going to be a fun one to watch. Let's see if we got and look at that timing.
That was great timing. Right
I'll
at the
tell
walk
you
back.
what.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah,
Get the,
you know,
get
you
the
gotta do
throw
what you
straight,
gotta do.
going the next leg, ready to go.
All right, Ben looking at a double 18. He's struggling on the closing doubles.
Ben,
There
Not
it
this
is.
time,
Dead
no.
center.
Ben Fairs.
Center line.
Yep.
Big shot.
Sally, the scoreboard girl, is going to update the scoreboard, and we are up to 4-3. And Ben's got the throw. Our last 4 matches
Have been breaks. They feel like it. At
Yeah.
least. And that's huge. You just got to get it.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to get a little bit of confidence going, a little bit of a run.
Yeah.
and-
Get in on the first start,
Yeah.
which is crucial. And
I hope he stays in those 19s.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
There it is.
There he is.
Yep. Same as he did last time. He's found the key right here.
I like it.
It's finally
I like
starting
it
to
too,
warm up
'cause
a little bit.
I predicted this.
I will say that I do think Ben does have a slight advantage when it comes to the map part as well.
I agree. Although Tommy's been playing for a long time, and Tommy's in.
He is. Yep. Huge.
There
Big,
you
big
go.
shot.
There
Big
you go.
answer.
Darts.
Anything you can do, I can do almost as good. Nice job there from Tommy. Got to be a relief, right? After what he went through the last
Yep.
leg.
Yep. Get in the first start. Yep. Goes
Yep.
a long way. Confidence right back in it.
And it's going to be interesting to see how Ben reacts. Now he's going to have competition in this leg where he
Yep.
didn't really have it last leg. So every dart's going to matter for him.
Jeremy Russell, 500 stars. Appreciate
Thank you,
that.
Jeremy. I'm telling you, we've never had this many stars. I think it's you two.
Tommy,
Yeah.
here he comes for number 2, almost to
Oh.
180.
Did you sign a contract to get a certain percentage of the stars? Is that what it is?
No.
Because your agent, I don't know, he just put something in front of me.
See, yeah, he was in here earlier. I had to tell him. I was like, "Man, you're really rubbing Jason the wrong way. You gotta get out of here, man. I know we agreed to a deal. You'll get your cut."
Terrific visit right there. Big 135 from Ben. Doesn't put himself on an out, but certainly gets him close to it.
Yep. Get a low.
This leg's going to be all about positioning.
And Tommy's got a great chance to
Yep.
get to an out, get the first look.
Going to need the trip right here.
And it's kind of blocked. Oh, he goes.
Oh,
I like it. What a
yeah.
shot.
All right. Nothing wrong with that at all. Ben looking at a 175. It's all about getting down to a 1 or 2 dart combination to be the out, and he's not going to do it. Oh, he
Big
does
third,
on last.
yes.
He is a 2 dart combination.
Big third.
Yep, it's all about the 19s for Ben. Let's see what Tommy can do with this 150. Does he start on the trip 20, or does he showboat and go for the double bull?
Oh, you got to start on the trip 20.
He did start on the trip 20. Still got a shot at it.
Trip 18. Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
There
Here it is.
Double 18.
Oh, what a look.
Ooh.
What
Leaves
a look.
himself on a tricky double 9. Ben's going to have a shot at the 95. He needs to get at least one dart at it. He can do it in 2, though. Let's see what he does. All right. Up top.
Just short, both of them. Good darts.
Yeah.
He's
All right.
40. I mean, 9's tricky.
You never know what can happen with a 9. Let's see if we got the cameraman. It's working right in the middle right there. Looking at that double 9. Tommy Crane steps up to the Aki. Ooh, and that can happen on a
Yep.
double 9. You go inside. He's probably one double
Yep.
4. Yep.
Oh, right
just
on the
outside.
wire.
And that's why that last dart for Ben, that 16
So
was
huge.
so huge.
Absolutely.
But it's a hard dart to throw, and it's a hard dart to stay concentrated with, but he's got his shot at the double 20 right here. There
What
it
a
is.
shot.
Big dart. And we are tied 4-4, folks. Someone predicted a last leg decider.
Yep.
Way to go, Cody.
He's awfully handsome.
Hey, if this whole commentating thing don't work out, you could just be like, you know,
Fortune teller.
yeah, a fortune teller, maybe work at Vegas or something.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to cricket.
That has been the difference maker. Just getting out.
Yeah. It is the doubles in this format for sure.
Yep.
Yep.
Big start. Yeah.
There you go.
Big start.
Curtis Sharp, 99 stars. Thank you.
I don't know what happened there.
Mhm.
He is just loving them 19s.
Yep. If it's working for you, don't move.
No, 100%.
If you guaranteed a 7 mark every time you visit, you stay right
Yep.
there.
Yes.
Tommy not doing too bad himself on a 6 mark himself. Let's see where he's going to go. Back up top for points.
And he does seem to be
That is a trip 20.
heating up on those 20s too. The last 01 game, he was
Yep.
great.
Got the point lead now. Is he looking down?
I believe
Yep.
so.
Yes,
And he
he
hits it. What a
is.
shot.
That's a 7 mark of his own right there. The answer Ben's. Ben's still in this, though. Watch him switch over to 18s. See there? Yes,
Yeah,
he
what a great
does.
shot. What a great answer. We're throwing now.
Get the darts. What camera work? He takes that point lead. Tommy got to waste the dart to get that point lead back. Does that with the first.
I'm staying.
It's all about how soon is he going to switch. He looks like he's staying. That's a smart move.
Yep.
Yep.
Huge.
Yes.
What a
is
great
that
shot.
Going to happen. Finds himself 92 points ahead. Uh-oh.
Oh.
You can't get much closer, folks.
The forbidden 9
Yeah.
mark.
We saw that in the last cricket game also
Yes.
with Ben, but we saw usually a 1 and then a 4 before he hit the trip.
And I like that too. I'd have been going at it first start as well.
There you
Big
go,
shot.
big second.
7s.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Which
that's
Ben
okay.
too, I wondered, liking the bottom of the board, I wonder if
Yeah.
the 17s are gonna feel nice as well.
Yep. Gonna need 6. There's 3.
I was almost thinking if he was gonna go there after the 19s got
Big dart
closed.
right here.
Yes,
There
what a
it
good
is.
shot.
Big dart. All right. Tommy going to point, or is he going to stay down in the 17s? I think he's looking down.
Yeah, the way Ben's throwing the bottom of the board, I'd get those things out of there quick.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, and
Huge.
Ben had terrific luck with the 16s too.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, if he comes down to that first dart, he's got to throw that first dart straight right at it.
Dead.
There it is.
The
What a
trip,
great
trip.
dart.
There you go. He's got the
You
point
look
lead.
at it.
Oh,
You got to look at
at
it. That's a great call.
Yeah.
Great call.
Got to take that hero shot.
Yeah,
right?
there you got to.
When
Yeah,
you're down to the 16s and 15s, you got to take that shot.
100%. Tommy's getting hot on those 20s. That's dead center.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna
I'd probably
no,
stay.
Is he gonna look? He is
Oh.
looking.
Oh, and he hits it.
That's the second time this leg that he's gone down for that hair shot and completed the duty. Ben's got to still look at these 15s here. That first dart's a little on the inside. Needs to go on the outside without going high.
Big thing.
That's a big
Huge
dart.
shot.
And that's a really hard dart. When you got 2 darts on the inside of the trip 15 like that, to not go high and float over the top is
And
important.
it's so close to it. Puts the question: do I point? Do I
It keeps them in
do
the
I
striking
close? So
distance.
it does. It puts the pressure on.
Keeps it interesting. That 15 is going to live in Tommy's mind.
Yep. Ben's got a big chance right here.
Yep, 83 points is what he needs. All right, so that is going to be, what, 8?
1-2 trip speed 90.
Yeah,
So 6.
6.
Ooh.
Oh, unlucky. One whole
yeah.
trip 10s.
Yep, that happens a lot to me. That's the same version of the trip 18 when you're shooting that trip 16,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Tommy forced to go back up top to point. At what point
It
is
looked
gonna
like he went
switch?
down. Yeah,
Yeah.
blocked it a little bit on the first. And a huge shot.
Uh,
Huge shot.
Yeah, who says there's no doubles in cricket?
When you hit him, there's nothing better.
That's
Mike,
right.
Mike
When it-
Maloney double.
When it bonks, there's nothing worse.
Yeah.
Yep, I like the look there.
Yeah, not bad. And you got 2. You almost, if Tommy doesn't do it right here, you almost go up for that 21st. See what he does, Tommy, with the
double bull.
double blow to start out. Yeah, that's a winner. It's a bounce out single bull, but it's still the winner. That's all that matters.
100%.
Is Tommy makes Jason a liar and gets to 5 wins.
Jason, you guys got anything coming up with the Siege?
Well, I'm glad you asked, my friend. Let me see if I can actually find that little button right here. Got a new Siege show coming up here on Tuesday. Illinois Invades. Got the pleasure of having 3 new guys, which is my favorite thing. And my second favorite thing is none of these guys actually know each other.
Yes.
All right, so that's always fun to have. We got Josh James and Adam Jones. Adam's making a 4-hour trip to get here.
Where's he from?
Adam's out from Central Illinois,
Okay.
Southern Central Illinois. Josh, he's up your way.
Yeah, and I'm
Yep.
very familiar with Josh. He's a good buddy of mine.
Well, Adam's a Magneto player, Magneto prospect as well. Jacob Koch, he's actually playing with us. Jacob is a CDC tour card holder, so I'm excited to get him in with us. Ben in on the second dart. He's going to be accompanied by Anthony Gillum. His first time playing on the Siege. Anthony is vastly improved.
Yeah.
He's fun to watch. all
Yes.
right? He's like both of you guys, starting to get really, really good, and it's just fun to watch that happen as my skills deteriorate.
Is he a Southern Indiana guy?
No, he's from.
No, he's from Indy.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yeah, fantastic shot.
Sounds like it'd be a good one.
All right, both the gentlemen are in right here. Looks like Ben struggled to get in on the first dart.
He is.
He switched back up top again.
Yeah.
And he's gotten away from those 19s. That's unusual.
He also threw, it looked like, at least one dart to double 20 to get in, which I think he had been on 16. So
Okay.
I wonder if he's trying to change it up a little bit.
Well, Friday's the spice of life, apparently.
Tommy's staying hot on those 20s. Yeah, great shot. There's your 95 again.
Yep. Ain't nothing wrong with a 95.
No, 95 is fantastic.
I'll take it every time. Ben really needs to hit that trip right here to stay in this match.
He is just on the wire.
Yeah, he's been all over it.
And you see him kind of swing that arm through. I fear sometimes I'm more critical of Ben than what I should be. But when he throws his hand straight out forward, his darts go straight. When he swings it through, they go low and usually to the right.
His mechanics are so perfect that when it's not perfect,
Yes.
it makes it more noticeable than other
Exactly.
people with worse mechanics.
And you saw him do it right there. When the arm finishes like
Yep, and that dead straight. Yeah.
it's really good.
Yes.
Right? When it swings it through like he did on that first dart, it kind of goes left to right or a little bit low. All right, Tommy looking at 198 here. Needs to position himself for the out. That's all that matters in this throw. Needs to hit that trip at one point. Needs to hit it.
At least the
Or
fat 20.
switch down and
Yep.
switch over to 18s. It's not a bad idea either.
This is a huge chance for Ben to get
Yep.
low. Gives him a
Yeah,
nice opportunity.
138 is a really challenging out.
Yep,
That's
it's a
great
huge
first.
first.
And he's taking his hat off.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Big shot.
There I go with my ton 40. Take that, Mr. Ives. You and your swinging arm theory. All right, Tommy, looking at 138 here. Let's see where he starts. All I did hit the trip 20 there. Puts him in a difficult spot with the 58. 18 for...
Oh, trip 18 for double two.
Trip 18 for the double two.
The
That's a
plot
bailout.
thickens.
Yeah. And see what Ben does here. Does he go bull?
Oh, no, I love it.
No
I love it. He's been
I like
pounding the
that.
bottom of the board.
Yep.
Go what you're hot with.
Just on the outside. We've seen that on the 18s, too. Can I do a little
Big
bit?
There it
shot.
is.
That's a
Hit it
huge
big.
leg right there.
Yep.
Yeah, that is
Huge
sweet.
leg.
And we are 5-5.
It's been a wonderful match so far.
Yes, it
And
has.
Sally, the scoreboard person, changes the score for us. Thank you, Sally.
If only someone would have said it was going to be a barn burner at the beginning.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
All right. I don't like you saying the word burning when it's lightning outside, but I
Oh.
appreciate that.
Hopefully everybody's power's still on. We're not
Yeah.
watching in the dark.
Well, I hope your phone's charged. If you are. Tommy in on the first start, looking at that trip 20 now. Be a perfect in. Oh, just up and below, but nothing wrong
Nope.
with the 80-point in.
3 darts counting on the first round is a good sign.
It's going to be interesting to see where Ben goes here.
Or he starts. Yep,
Yep.
back to the 16. I
Does
like
he
it.
go 19s? No, he went back up top and he hit it.
It was the hat.
What do we know?
It was the hat.
It was the hat the whole time. It was the hat in the library with the crowbar. All right, Tommy stepping up with a 421 here. Let's see what he did. Needs to hit that trip just to keep up with Ben at this point in time. We could have another break or throw.
Yeah.
It's been kind of streaky. Have you noticed that?
It's been a little
guys
streaky.
are winning 2 or 3 legs at a time.
It has been streaky. It's felt like
Yeah.
close legs and flip flopping who's winning them. But
Yep.
Ben he's firing now. He's comfy.
99 scored there by Ben. Not bad at all.
Nope.
Tommy should be already starting to think about, well, not now. Should be starting to think about the out and positioning himself
Just
for the
need
next
to
visit.
get a trip now.
Yeah.
Now Ben's got a chance. Now you got the time. You got a little bit of
Yep.
time. Set it up here.
This is where you lessen the pressure on the double to finish the match right here.
100%.
And
Time
that's a huge
to-
start. No matter what, he's going to get there.
Oh, not the
Unless he does
5.
that. All righty. Ben out just to prove Jason wrong tonight. All right.
Now Tommy's out thinking, just get it
Yeah.
it down there, put some pressure on
It's
it.
a break for Tommy. He knows Ben's in a
Yep.
really difficult spot. If he can put some pressure on it and hit that trip a couple of times with these next 2 darts.
Just a hole high and a hole low.
Yeah, there's nothing more frustrating than that.
Well, I wonder if it's not getting a little bit warm out on the ground.
I'm wondering about that. Open the garage door, get some nice rain coming in there. Cool them off.
All right. Ben leaving himself on a 2 dart combination with 55. He's got plenty of time at it.
Yep. They're laughing it up. Someone said something funny. Tommy going down.
His darts are starting to float a lot to the left and the right.
Yep.
Which, yeah, I mean, if it's getting hot, getting into the deeper legs of the match, too, get a little fatigue going. Big shot
There
there.
you go, Ben.
It's a good time to get hot right now.
Yep. Ben was really in control of that whole
That
leg.
whole leg, he
You
absolutely
know,
was.
You really got the feeling that Ben knew what he was doing
And
right there.
Too, when he gets and a break of throw too, when he gets in control like that, don't be surprised on a big round of cricket here.
Yeah. Well, and cricket's been Ben's issue tonight, right?
Oh, yep, that's a huge start.
That's a great start right there. It's going to put Tommy down at the 19s.
Which he's kind of been getting the starts on the 20s in cricket too. So
He's been matching Ben on the opening rounds, and that's what's hurt him.
big second.
Gotta have another one.
Yep. Still
Not
right on it.
bad.
That's you're
Not
good.
bad.
You're on the board. Makes him think about at least pointing on the first. Yep,
Yeah.
huge first. He's feeling it now. And
Yeah,
his
there you go.
19s he's liking. Hit the white horse.
Oh,
Big
look at
shot.
that. What a huge white horse right there. Ben feeling it right now. These last 2 legs, he's won them both. And he just hit another 9 mark, shooting a 7.5 in cricket.
Yeah, it feels like Tommy's been throwing a lot of top of the board. Ben's been throwing the bottom of the board in cricket. So who knows if these 19s and 17s haven't thrown a lot of them, if it feels a little weird. And yeah, Ben
Watch
just
Ben's hand right here. Straightforward.
straightforward right into the trip.
Yep.
What a
Yeah,
shot.
look
I
at
like
that.
it.
I like the bull
Great
too.
I
hand
like
right
it.
there. Yep. Now, here's with Tommy. He's got a little bit of a tell when he starts to get a little fatigued. Watch his elbow, and he moves it in at the last minute.
Yeah.
Right there. All right. Brings it in as he's releasing. The amount of movement as far as he's bringing in varies. You'll see when he gets a little bit tired, that elbow moves a little bit more when he comes on in. And it usually works for him. Sometimes it doesn't. You'll notice him go left or right.
There's a little bit of that sweep.
Well,
you're
Sean
talking
Bolt
about.
just
He's
said he
third.
threw 45 POL games yesterday, so that might be
Yep.
affecting him a little bit.
That's when that fatigue comes in. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter what kind of dart you're throwing, just that motion repetitively.
Yep. He's liking the 16s and 15s. He's locking in here. Maybe a little flight action on the second one. Yeah, big shot.
Yeah, you go big dart right
He's
there.
fighting.
Yep, threw his shoulder right in when he's fighting right through it. Ben looking to cruise on this cricket match. Just close 15s right here. Already got a bull in the bank.
Three solid, all on each other too. Three great throws.
Yep, Ben shooting a beautiful 5.2
Yeah.
here. No, not half bad at a 4.25.
No, 4.25 will. Nothing to scoff at there. Big double bull first. Get some points.
Let's go in and take a closer look. Oh, look
yeah,
at that.
what a shot.
Yeah, 4 bulls right there. Doesn't finish it for him, though. Ben has the opportunity. He needs 2 bulls right here. Let's get close and see how he does. That's the first. There it
Nice.
is.
What a
No
leg.
doubt. No doubt. The
Back to
streak
back,
that he's
just-
been on.
Does anybody know if Ben's shooting his new darts yet? Or?
I did ask him if they were going to be in play today, and he said the new signature barrels weren't, but I don't know if he's got his Galaxy ones or
All right.
got anything else in there. So I'm
Gotcha.
guessing it's the Galaxies.
All right, Tommy looks to get in and stop this winning streak from Ben right now.
Yep, got to get in here.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a goat that just walked in the building. Oh, bad.
Trevor Sellers has arrived at the castle.
And this too, big in on the that's huge.
Yeah, that's in right there.
He's feeling good. He's in.
Yep.
He's
Yep.
scoring. That he's starting to feel good now.
Yep,
Yeah.
he's hungry now.
He's hungry
there
now.
it is.
That's a big ton 60. It's the best in you can get. Takes that 160-point lead on Tommy.
Just get in. First dart here, smooth, and go from there.
Well, this is where
Big
Tommy
shot.
has the advantage. We talked about it in the pregame. Tommy's just a smooth operator.
Yeah, he
right?
absolutely is.
Doesn't get too.
What an
There it
answer!
is.
There you
What
go.
an answer!
Hello.
He's fighting.
Yeah, I'm here too. I got half the average, but I did what you did.
It's now too. I mean, it puts not much pressure on Ben, but a little bit of pressure to
Yeah.
score something low. Because Tommy, I mean, he could come back and fire a big
Well,
ton.
And Ben, after he hits
And
that
he's-
ton 60, he's feeling good.
Yeah.
Right? And then all of a sudden your opponent hits a
And
ton
now
60. You're
Tommy's
not
got a
feeling
chance
near
to-
as good, right?
He's got a chance to take this leg over right here.
That was a trip 20. That counts.
What a shot!
Yeah,
Big
it's a
ton.
solid
Gotta do it.
ton. And Ben, who opened with that ton 60, feeling good, but he's got the momentum right here. He's won 3 in a row. A great first. It's swing
Going
that
back
one
down.
through.
I was wondering
Yeah.
if he was going to go back down to the 19.
It's going to have to happen at some point in time.
Mhm. I
Not
like
a
him
great
going back
visit
down,
for
actually.
Either one of these guys, and that's why the averages are so close. It's all about positioning for the out right here.
Yep, ton goes a long way.
Get to and out.
Oh, good look.
yeah.
Good look.
All right, Ben's got to be thinking to myself, all right, I've got the advantage.
Yeah, now I can get to the look. Yep.
Yeah, I just need 75 plus points. And he needs to be smart about it. And that's not going to help.
Mm.
Yep.
Mhm.
Both these guys have cooled off a little bit here.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
We've seen them both get hot at the same time.
And
or
cold,
and
yeah.
cold at the same
Yeah.
time, right?
Now, Tommy, you got to get a nice setup here. 1 or 2 darter, like you've been saying.
Ton goes a long way.
It sure
It
does.
does.
86 is great. Great leave. 1 trip.
Yep.
What a
Yeah,
shot.
that's
What a
huge.
huge shot.
Yep.
Walk it up the ladder. Put the third one in there. Now Ben's got to do the same thing. Just get yourself to some pressure on it. Give yourself a 2 dart out if you can, and then
Gotta hit it.
yep,
There it
huge,
is.
huge. Get
There it is.
120. 120 is definitely doable for this level
Yeah.
too. So Tommy's got to be feeling like this has got to go.
This is a hard switch, too. Trip 18 to double 16. Let's see how he does on the first. All right, a little bit on the inside. Probably going to go up top here.
Or try to maybe get the bowl in play, maybe just to give yourself a Look, yep.
Yeah, double
That's
seven.
okay.
Second
we don't
time he's
have
done
that
that.
camera, so he's not allowed to shoot at it.
What
Oh,
what
that's
a
huge.
gutsy leg.
That is huge.
After the
Yeah.
160 on the first, Tommy is just like I said in
is
the beginning, he
huge.
is just Mr. Cool.
Yeah, and we are 7-6.
Not going to change no matter how his darts are going. It's always going to be steady as can be. That's a great leg.
7-6, and we're back to Ben's. Ben's throwing for the match right here to stay in the Premier League. He just needs to win one more leg,
And a
he's
huge
in
first
on a
dart.
First. Boy, all
Yep.
those darts, no matter what, we're going to go to the right.
Kind of rushed that second dart a little
Yeah,
bit.
he rushed the first
Trying to
and
get the
second.
trying to get
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
get hot, get that
Yeah.
score going quick. Put a little pressure on.
Ben one leg away from staying in the Premier League. Tom's 2 legs away from staying in the Premier
And
League.
that's a huge second. I don't think he got in the first round last time or the leg before, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's in.
This is going to be a battle, and we're just getting started, ladies and gentlemen. We got 3 matches for you tonight. This is the end of our first one. That is Ben Fairs up at the Aki.
Huge first. Huge second. Give it to us. And a big 180.
180.
Big 180 from Ben Fairs.
That is huge.
That is crucial right there. Tommy, but we seen that 1060 from Ben, and we saw Tommy follow it up.
He's
Let's
been-
see
he's
what he's
been-
going to do.
He's been following well.
Uh-oh.
Need a trip here.
Gotta have it.
Big
There
third.
you go. Yep, you're just staying in it, right? You never know what's going to happen with the doubles. All right. Ben looking at a 258 here. Needs to position himself well. Needs a ton plus. There's that
Big.
triple he's need.
18s. What a
Big
shot.
darts.
Big darts right there. And there comes that strategy, that knowledge.
Yep.
What to do there.
Just get it low if you're Tommy.
Yep. You can't get to an out here,
Big first.
but you can certainly put some pressure on this ton 24.
One more.
Oh, just a little
All
bit
over
low.
it, too.
Okay.
Ton still helps. Yep.
All right, Ben looking at a ton 24 here. We go all 18s all day. He's not going to hit the out here, and he may bring Tommy back into it.
Yes,
He
he
did.
sure does.
Yep, just an 8-point score there from Ben. He's not going to be happy with that. From one good out to another good out. 261. Tommy looking to get down to the out. That's a great first. And usually, I'm glad I didn't say it. I was going to say, usually when he hits that first, it's a good sign, but just 83-point score. Tommy's still not sitting on an out. Ben's got to feel a little bit of
He's
relief from that, right?
Gonna get 6, so fire the first one.
Yeah. You need to leave this
Yep.
when you're on a 1 dart out. Trip 17? Trip 19?
Triple
Ah.
18.
All right.
All
looking
right.
down. Still not on that. He's
He
on a
is.
2-dart combination. And
Yeah, but Tommy's not out of it.
yeah, we saw
Absolutely
Tommy
not.
take out an 86 earlier with a double 7.
And this is the same thing. Just set it up and pray.
Trip 19.
Yep, I
Yep.
like it. What
Big
a
glass.
shot.
86. Why the heck do we play the first ones? No idea. Ben looking at 86 here. Usually a trip 18.
Big
There
shot.
it is. Double
Take-
16 for the match victory. Stay in the Premier League. Ben Fairs.
And he
Hits
hits
it.
it. What
There
a
it is.
shot.
There you go. Way to go, Ben. Congratulations, Ben. What a great shot for both of those guys.
I hate
That
this.
is
8-6.
I hate
Who
to
called
say
that?
it, but
8-6. Who called that? Mr.
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Who called that? Kyrie, you got that one
He
right,
did.
man.
He's actually going
nice
to
job, brother.
going
Nice
to get his
job.
Powerball ticket after this.
Hey, I'm due for a big hit. I'll tell you that.
Aren't we all?
That's not bad at all. All right, I'm tell you what. Why don't you guys start talking about this next match we got coming up here, and I'm gonna go and grab a hold of our winner, Mr. Ben Ferris. We're gonna slide him on in, and I'll be right back with you. But carry the show, guys. Tell us
Yes,
what we got coming next.
Absolutely. Our next match is the Challenger League Finals. It is going to be Mr. Nate Brocious and Mr. Johnny Laney. Now, unlike the first match for this one, I do not know. I know Nate well, just seen him around. I have not seen Nate throw a whole lot. And I've also really never seen Johnny throw. So, give me your Mr. Johnny fanboy. Give me some facts on Johnny here.
Like I said, reiterate on what I was saying earlier. Johnny has came a very long way. He's always been a very solid thrower, and I mean his game just keeps growing and growing. I think really once he got with Magneto, I think that kind of
I
just
agree.
helped him. Steamroll
Yeah.
where his darts has been. So it's been really nice to see, man. And
Found a
like I said-
barrel, you know, getting your own signature barrel too. I mean, it gives you a little confidence. Like, you know, this is my barrel. I'm comfortable with it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Throw
And I
some
and I
solid
think
darts.
him getting out and getting his face out there and people starting to realize who he is, and I mean, it's helped him a lot for sure.
And we are joined by Mr. Ben. I promise he is not 5 feet taller than all of us. He's just got a higher chair, so that's why it looks like that. Ben, a little bit of a slog, barn burning haymaker match in there. Give us the feels after that.
It was frustrating. It was a frustrating little game. Everything felt great.
Yeah, I mean, you both just living on the wires, and I will say, I don't think I've seen you play a lot of darts. I'm not sure I've ever seen you switch to the 19s like that. Because I was saying during the match, like, man, I wonder if he's gonna switch, and right on cue, just started banging the 19s. So
I think that's when everything turned for
yeah,
the
it
tide.
absolutely.
I was catching one here, and every time I throw it down there, I'd catch one, and I was like,
Yeah,
on the 19, so I just moved over and hit 2 of them, and then I just stayed there.
yeah, great stuff.
I tell people to do it more than I actually do it
Right,
myself.
right, yeah.
I want to do as I say, not as I do things.
Absolutely. So, what are how's it feeling in the garage? Is it a little toasty in there?
It's hot.
It's hot.
is,
It's
yeah.
hot. You don't have any like leaks in there. No rain coming through like in
No,
front of the board or
no.
anything like that.
It's
I
hot.
thought
I even
Put
had,
like a hose, a little kid sprinkler system. out
Yeah,
there or
this
something.
wave, right? Yeah.
that'll work.
I don't know if you noticed how much better my darts got after I took my hat off.
Oh, we said we were
They did
saying
say
it. I
that.
was like, it was the hat. It was the hat.
I had to adjust the camera because it was shining so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He did. He had to turn the contrast down. He was.
Yeah, it was I
Mr.
was
Tech over here.
yeah, doing-
Jason's going to go work on new jokes for the next show, so we don't recycle that one every time.
Oh, I tell you what, I've been on the stream with him 3 times. That's actually one of the better ones. So far. So.
So tell me, Ben, we got Nate. First of all, congratulations on winning tonight. Congratulations on staying into the
Thank you.
Premier League. You guys getting a lot of backup?
Oh yeah, Trevor's
Little
just
bit.
screaming over there, dude. He
Well,
is
that's
coming
all
in.
right.
He is
But
coming in
big,
hot.
big shout out to you. Congratulations and congratulations everything you're doing with the Premier League.
Thank you.
Can we talk a little bit about something we got coming up in a couple of weeks? Let me see if I can pull it up here.
Yep.
There you go. The Spikes doubles
Yep.
that you got coming up. Tell us a little bit about that if you can.
It's just a standalone doubles event. So at PAC and at POL, they have 30 cap doubles. We did a little smaller one too for the lower players to have something to do.
I think me and Cody could fit that 18 cap.
I doubt it. You bring him down a little bit, but not quite.
I was saying I'm 17. I didn't think you were quite out of 1, but I wasn't sure.
Now that's over at Spikes. Not many of
Yep.
the quite a few, but not everybody. The Indy Darters. It's not well known as a dart park. You tell everybody where that's at.
Yeah, Spikes is in Claremont on the west side on 136. It is, 5-10 minutes from the highway. Not hard to get to. It's good. It's got a good whole. The whole back room's open. So there's a front bar and a back bar. The whole back bar's open. We've got 6 or 7 boards back there now.
I actually played a league out of there a long time ago.
Mm.
It's actually a fun place to play.
Yeah, I played
It really is.
a draw there, and I did like it. The back room being open, its own little bar back there is nice. I did.
Yeah,
like
we've
that.
got a
blind
we've got a
draws?
great they've got a Monday night 25 cap league.
Okay.
That's been going for longer than I've been with Phoenix. It's been going forever. It fills every season pretty much no problem.
Cameron Buffo used to hang out there.
Colin actually still plays in that Monday
Okay,
league, his brother,
okay, yeah.
and his other brother.
I remember playing there, and there's always a lot of golfers that play over at that bar. For
Have you
some
played in it, Ben?
That league, no, it's a 25 cap. So
Oh, gotcha.
it's hard for me to fit
He
in
plays
there.
by himself and pushes off.
All right. Well, let's have a quick talk. Ben, thank you for joining us. Go rest. Go hang out with your beautiful wife. Thanks for what you're
Hey,
doing.
before
We're
you
gonna
go,
need you
Ben,
again to make
question.
some presentations.
What is your prediction for this next match?
Nate's my dude. I just think Johnny's firing too well. I'll take Johnny 8-3.
All right, I like it.
I don't like it because I want Nate to hang in, beat him, or at least make it close. But I think Johnny might have his number tonight. I appreciate everybody watching. Jason's kicking me out of here.
Yeah,
All right, well,
yeah,
hey.
yeah, you're leaving. I wanna
Shout
go
out
back
to my girl Emery. I heard was watching.
No, everybody's watching. It's a blast.
Yeah, it's a
We're
lot.
having a good time. All right.
Oh, we got OT tuning in. Hey.
Olivia Terry. It's almost Saturday. Love you, boo.
What's going on, Miss Olivia? All right. Well, Ben's going to exit the scene for us right now. We have got the scoreboard back because these guys are going to shuffle back over. And we're going to turn the light on, and we'll get these guys going. And we'll see how quick they react. There goes the light. And Nate sporting that beautiful tan.
He
See
is.
that?
He does.
Yeah,
He does got a nice little tan
he's
going
got
on.
a nice tan going.
Yes, he does.
Johnny Laney, excited to watch him. I have had the pleasure of calling his matches here recently because he's played at the Castle a couple times here in the last month or so. Fantastic shot, and he's not going to get in on the first three just so I can mess him and give him a jinx. But he has improved after he's become injury-free.
Yes.
All right, he's had some ankle issues. He's had some shoulder issues. He's an adventurous young man that keeps falling off roofs. So he is a fantastic shot, but he's gotten injury-free. He coaches a softball team. That is Johnny right there. Out of Audubon, Indiana, just a little bit north of Lafayette.
Kentland, to be exact.
Yeah, Kentland.
Yeah, Kentland.
That's right.
Yep. BFE for all you folks that don't know where that is.
Yeah. But Johnny's fantastic, and his darts just keep getting better and
They-
better. It's
Yeah.
going to be fun to watch. Nate's a really interesting story from the standpoint that a long time ago, about 6-7 years ago, Nate was one of the up-and-comers, one of the best players that's out there. He dropped off. There's no other way to describe it. He dropped off for about 3 years, stopped playing a little bit, and went and did some other things. He's come back, and I will tell you right now, I feel like he is at the level where he was at previous. He is this league, this Phoenix League. His ability to play some of the top players
That's a huge
in
shot there.
Indiana has really helped him.
And just doing my research, looking just through kind of the stats from this league. I mean, it seems like they're both firing some great darts. So
Yeah.
I think we should be in for a good one here.
Well, let's get your predictions. We got these guys going. Let's get your predictions. We're not even our first leg yet. So, Kyrie, you were the big winner last time. Let's get your prediction first.
On this one, I think I'm gonna go 8-5. 8-5 Johnny.
8-5 Johnny. That's fair. All right, Cody, what you got, bud?
So I do feel like, and this is nothing on Johnny, obviously, but I do feel like when he played Mike in the Challenger League match that was on a couple Friday nights ago, and he threw great darts, but it wasn't, the Johnny darts that he's been throwing lately. So I wonder if there's a little bit of, camera nerves and such in there. Also, I did have to bring Nate's darts here from the White Horse Pub last night, so I have blessed them. So I'm taking Nate. I'm going to go 8-7 again. I think if Nate gets to 8, it's going to be, if Nate wins, it's going to be a close match.
I'm going to go Nate 8-5, and I'm going to tell you why. Johnny's going to win every cricket game, but Nate's going to win every 0-1 game or thereabouts. Johnny's cricket game is very, very good.
It is phenomenal.
It is a very good cricket game, and he's scoring now. But I just believe over the course of 8 legs that Nate's going to be able to score better than him, and we play twice as many 0-1 games as we do cricket. And I think that's going to give him the 8-5 victory tonight. But I was wrong on the first, so I'm probably wrong again. Don't do what I do.
18?
Going the double-double.
He's got a choice to make right here. Did you go trip 20 or did you go double 20? Or 1, which is what I would have done. All right. So Johnny Laney's going to step up here looking at the 80 out.
Yep, 80's great leave. Get to stay in the 20s. Good first start here. Goes a long way. Another fat one, and then take that double out. Yeah, and he's low on it, too. That's a great shot.
Oh, loaded up top. So we're going to keep the camera right here, and Nate's going to step up looking at that 60.
And this is one, too. I mean, early in the match, Johnny on 40, you got to feel like this has got to go for Nate.
Well, you know how it is, right? If you're hitting doubles early, you feel good all night long.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, so you feel like you're a little bit ahead right there.
And he takes the double 10.
Takes it.
That's a huge leg right there.
I didn't move the camera, so we're going to blame somebody else on that one.
Casper the Ghost forgot
Yep.
the camera again.
Yeah, Johnny's gonna be frustrated with that one. He's had a look, but
Yeah, well, he had a dart at it, right? So
He did, and a break for Nate. So,
Mhm.
another get in here, get some trips, and his throw is just so dead straight.
he kind of rushed that first one a little bit, went on the inside.
Big follows.
All right, Johnny's got to look at an opportunity right here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's got a 1 dart advantage. If he gets in on that first,
It's a smidge high.
All right.
Big
he's
second.
in,
Hit
he's
that
off.
trip. Yeah, good shot.
And let's remind the folks at home, what are we playing for here, Cody?
This is the Challenger League Finals. So both of these players actually will be in the Premier League next year, which is fantastic. They're both throwing great darts right now, so they definitely deserve to test their skills in this next run of the Premier League. But the main trophy tonight is the Challenger League trophy.
Let's take a look at that trophy.
Look at
right
this
there.
beautiful
Look at
trophy here.
that.
These trophies that they get for these.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah,
For
and
these
it comes
leagues are
with
awesome.
free fingerprints.
Yep, I'm
so
just
you
like
get that as well.
a piece of me will be with them forever. Whoever wins.
Yeah, you'll be implicated in all kinds of DNA problems.
Let's hope not.
All right, here is Nate.
And don't feel frustrated. You're all over it. Just stay in there and fire the third.
I like to leave.
Now Johnny, great chance to run here. He's got the advantage in the leg
That's right.
on the second throw. Just run on it here.
Is the Thunder rolls
The,
in the
thun-
background.
the thunder right there in the back. The
Josh
backswing.
Brooks comes to visit. Oh,
Ooh,
Johnny,
and
not
now
gonna be
Nate,
happy.
and now Nate's got to be feeling the exact same thing.
Yeah.
All right, now this is my
Shots.
chance. Here we
Yeah.
go.
This is it. We've seen an 8. We've seen a 9.
We've seen a lot of ones.
Another 9 right here.
There
Big
you go,
third, big
Nice.
third.
Nice cover shot. And, to be fair to these guys, we're seeing, like we saw with Ben and Tommy in the first leg, it takes them a leg or two just to kind of get used to the temperature, get used to the surroundings, the cameras, the spotlights, the 58 different cameramen running around, and Sally, the scoreboard operator. All
Yeah.
in a 2-car garage.
It does feel like almost every match here. Soft tip, steel tip, singles, doubles. I mean, it takes everybody a couple legs to get into it.
Yeah, it does.
Word on the street is, Jason, you looking at a new castle venue?
Yeah,
that
we
in
are-
play?
Yeah,
Oh,
we,
my.
we are looking at something a little bit bigger, something that doesn't involve my dining room and my garage.
Beachfront property, that's what
Yeah.
I was hearing as well.
we see if we can't figure something out.
Yeah.
Got to give a shout out to Jason Watt and to Winmar that have just joined the Siege and become sponsors of the Siege.
I tell you what, Jason's a phenomenal guy. It's always good vibes when I see him.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about me there. I'm like, you know me that well. Yeah, Jason is a fantastic guy, and we're so proud to have Winmar on board with us.
Yep, and Johnny can set this up. 44 was not the easiest. You got to
okay.
hit one, so that's a good
both-
setup.
Both these guys are on 2 dart combinations right here. Let's see what Nathan's going to do with a 44.
12.
Double 16.
Rush
Double
that one
16.
for sure.
Ooh,
Ooh,
way
yeah.
off.
Rush both of them, dragged him a little bit low. Now
Yeah.
Johnny here, 54 for 24 maybe? Something like that.
18s is the way to go.
Yep.
Now back up to the 20s. The tops. For a tie.
Ah,
There
what a
it
shot.
is.
What a shot.
There it is. And he threw his whole body, his whole
He
shoulder
sure
at
did.
that one, didn't he?
He sure did.
Yeah, he was going to hit that one no matter what because he was going to get the dart really close to the board. All right, we are tied 1-1 early.
And cricket. And this is, like you said, Johnny is just the cricket machine lately, so.
Well, it's double the money between first and second, I think, right? So you
Oh,
play
that
for
I
a
have
little bit
no
of cash.
idea.
It's not a
Ooh.
coincidence that his wife and his sister's here with
Yeah.
him.
Some-
Hey, this is cash on the table here. I'm coming with you.
Jason, let me ask you, what's going on with the Women's Premier League?
These Premier Leagues run great, and they're fantastic when you get a lot of participation. And I think the ladies, we don't have as many. Demographically, I can tell you in India alone, it's about 65% male, and about 35% female. And the participation level was there for a couple of seasons. But they need to see if they can't draw a little bit more. I'd love to see it. Love to have them here at the castle. That's a solid 4 mark right there.
Yep. Big point.
No, I'd love to see them at the castle, and they're open to doing it anytime they start a new season. It's just let's face it, for ladies, it sometimes can be a little bit more challenging to get out and get some of the stuff done.
Yeah.
Right? But I hope that comes back. Whatever we can do to support that, we certainly will.
Yep, I'd love to see Sarah Laney on that.
Oh yeah.
Big close.
Yeah, solid close. We're going to see a little bit different style in the Challenger League than what we saw in that first Premier League match.
Yep.
You're going to see a lot more closing. I don't know what happens, but I will tell you that Johnny and Garrett both have an amazing ability to hit a lot of trip 19s.
And there it is.
Yeah.
Big
There
third.
it
He
is.
loves that trip 19. I had the pleasure of playing Johnny in league, who just crushed me. And he crushed me by hitting trip 19s constantly all night long.
Nate not messing around with them.
Nope.
And he goes back. I like the
Yeah.
look. I like the look.
It's a
I do
smart
like
move.
that he goes and looks for the close early. I
Yeah.
do like that.
It's just a matter sometimes though when you're playing, like especially Johnny. Johnny right now is a little bit this like struggling. It's
Yeah.
I think it's just a matter of when, not if, with him. So when you get like that, when you go for that close early, if you miss it,
But I in my opinion, I think if Nate gets it into a pointing war, that Johnny has a better chance of winning the game.
100%.
So that's why I say I like
True.
that him going for the close early.
Absolutely. And Nate is hitting those 20s, but
Yep, he's straight, but he's struggling on the sides. The 15s and the 16s give him a little bit of an issue.
now Johnny with the 15s too got a chance to, and 17, sorry, chance to do something big. That's a great shot there.
I mean, I like that he picked up that 15. I know it was a kind of
Yeah.
an off dart
Yeah.
that he kind of stayed on there, but I mean,
Yeah.
see, I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, a
Yeah,
huge
well, hey,
third.
He hit it, so
That was- yeah, yeah. It's
It's a different way of throwing, and
Mhm.
it's a little bit more old school, believe it or not. To be honest with you,
It's just tough. Like Kyrie said, he's absolutely right. When a player like Johnny that's just so hot right now, you got to be careful
You
with
gotta
your
get that
chances.
point lead.
You
Mhm.
absolutely.
well, and that's the difference between a master level A and a master level B.
Correct.
Right, so that's what you see quite often.
But he's peppering these 20s still.
Yep.
He's
feels
throwing
good on
great. He sure does.
it.
And a great third.
That's huge third right there. Takes that wedge cut back. What a match we got going back and forth. These guys just slugging it out. At some point in time, Johnny's got to look at that 20.
Yep. I actually don't hate that if he did it right there. I like that too.
Yeah,
I like
you
that
know.
too.
big six.
Yeah. Let's face it, these guys can do whatever the heck they want.
And a big close on the 15s. That's a great shot. And Johnny's
Yeah.
got to hit. I don't know. I might actually.
Takes that point lead. Yeah, Johnny's got to go Bulls here. He's
And
gotta
a
go
huge
Bulls.
first.
I
And
like
I like that too.
I like it.
Now close it.
Oh,
What a
he
great
went
look.
for it.
I like
Yeah.
it.
That's a great look.
Mhm.
And that's what you're seeing out of Johnny here lately. He's no Johnny come lately. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'm just fooling him tonight.
So
Stay
corny.
tuned.
Yep. And I'm staying there if I'm Nate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
you
did.
got to.
Smart move right there. All right, Johnny. Back to the Bulls.
Oh, right
Oh,
there.
he went. He looked like he went for the 16 close. You guys can just go ahead and get yourself something to drink or whatever.
Oh, we're good.
You're fine.
We got our
You-
runner over
You're
there.
not tied to the chairs. You can.
When you got
take a
someone that
break
just
and-
go over there, you know.
Yeah.
Trevor, he's
Ah.
looking inviting. He
Nate
wants.
won that one. Took it out. Closed out the Bulls.
That's a huge. I mean, Nate steal. I mean, that's a steal of a cricket leg. I mean,
Yeah, it
because
is.
coming into it, if you're thinking Johnny's gonna win all 5, him getting any cricket legs is huge. Goes a long way.
Yeah, great. People from Lafayette are tearing up the house again.
All right, Johnny, big chance right here. Get in first,
Yeah.
start and run.
Here's your opportunity. All right. Doesn't matter what you're in on. If you're in, you're in. Surprised if Nate doesn't get in right here. Missed on those first 3.
Ryan Watson, 1,000 stars. Appreciate you.
Well, thank you, Rhino. I appreciate you, my friend. I love you, my brother. I do.
Stay in it. Stay in it.
Yep. And I like the fact that he's stepping back and just kind of slowing himself down. It's crucial that he stays in it right here because if he hits a
Yeah,
you
I
go.
love it. I love
Yeah.
the switch too.
Because he's still in the match.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
He's still in the match, and if no matter what, Johnny steps up and hits right here, he's still there.
Just walk it up. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Now he's in the driver's seat here. Big round here goes a long way.
Yep. And you'll quickly forget about those first 3 missed starts on
Absolutely.
the double if you get hit the trip right here. Needs to split those uprights.
He did.
Yeah, he split them, but stayed up on top. That can happen. Don't mind seeing a switch right there to the 19s either.
Nope.
I wouldn't mind seeing it out of Johnny, to be honest with you. He's not having tremendous luck on these 20s.
There it is.
Yeah.
Follow it.
Remind me again.
Yes.
Both of these guys are going up, correct?
Yep. They're 1 and 2, so this is for the
Both
championship.
of these
So-
guys going to go back up to now. Nate's been back and forth between the Premier League and the Challenger League almost every season, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great first there from Nate. That's a great second.
Yeah, I think he's been 2-2.
And a big 180
Big 180.
at the perfect time too.
Yeah, the camera work was magic. Back to Johnny here. What were you saying there, my friend?
I think he's been in the Premier League twice and then Contender twice.
Challenger twice.
Challenger
yeah,
twice.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Yep. And Johnny's starting to find that trip 20 now. That's the last 2 visits. It's all ton 25 there. Johnny down on a 166, not an out.
And Nate, yeah.
And Nate's going to get there first. Trip 19.
Yeah, good look,
Ooh,
good
look.
look.
Had it a little bit low. Would like to see him slow down a little bit on that switch over. All right, Johnny looking at 166. Needs to put a lot of pressure on this. Needs to leave himself with at least a 2-dart combination. Another one of those would be nice.
Oh, what a great
I
shot.
like
There
it.
you go.
Good
What a great
darts.
shot.
There you go. It's a solid 2-dart combination. Puts all kinds of pressure on this 134 from Nate. Not going to hit it, so he
Just
needs
outside.
to position. Needs to change your mind thought right here.
57.
And it's going to be a trip 17 or
Trip
trip
17, yep.
15.
So I
Let's
was-
see what he does.
I was thinking 81.
Yep. Trip 17.
That's all right. 2-dart combo.
Yep.
Makes Johnny's first one a little more pressure.
And I always prefer a 2-dart combo when it's an even number.
Yep.
Because the odd ones mess me
Like
up. Double
dead-
16.
Dead center on that first
There you
one. Great
go.
shot.
You don't miss on that corner of the board. That trip 19, the trip 16 is Johnny's favorite, I
Yep.
believe.
Now, too, you wonder 2 perfect darts, dead center like that. That gets him going a little bit here.
And what a
And
night
with
of
the
darts. We're tied 2-2 again.
Now, this is his chance to run right here. Big first.
There you go. Yeah, Johnny, his whole body goes with that last dart.
Yep.
Yeah, and he does it with the first 2 darts, but that last dart, his whole shoulders, his whole body goes right towards the dartboard. Nate in on the first. Very calm, very relaxed.
Yes. He's following well.
Yeah.
Great shot.
He's almost too fast, but he's, he plays with Ben a lot, and it's almost he's adopted Ben's kind of rhythm to
Yeah.
throwing because Ben throws that same speed too.
I also believe
Johnny.
he's throwing Ben's barrels, if I got a good look
Yep.
at the Galaxies.
Well, maybe it's contagious with the barrels. Solid ton right there.
A little bit of fangirl.
Let me give
Maybe
a
a little bit. There's if every person throwing Ben's darts is a fangirl, there's a lot of fangirls out there, though.
shout out to Josh James in the chat. Thank good darts, Tommy Crane. Let's go, Johnny
Oh, what a
Laney.
shot by Nate.
And Nate with a solid ton 21. Shout out to Haley. Shout out to Jason Phillips in the chat. Folks, thanks for joining us tonight. Thanks to everybody that came over and played. Everybody sent stars. And all the players, all the viewers, and a big shout out to Kyrie Washington and Cody Young here playing. Bringing your play-by-play commentary.
I say me and Cody get a match in after this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hey, I'll keep the cameras on. We'll do what we can.
Big ton follow there. Doesn't get him too and out, but lowers him up a little bit.
All right, Johnny looking to position himself right here.
And a
That's a
huge
great first.
first.
At some point, he's going to look down. He did that on the second dart. Back up top. Yeah. Ooh, a 99. Nobody likes a 99.
No.
It's a 3-dart combination that nobody's in favor of. All right, Nate looking on 168. Not going to do much with it. It looks like big trip right here. No.
All over
It's
it.
a 108. It's one of my favorite outs, but it's still not where it needs to be. Another 3-dart combination. Let's see what Johnny's going to do with a 99 right here. Looking down.
Is he going double-double?
Yeah, it's either double-double or trip 20.
He's good enough to hit the double-double.
Some
Give it a look.
You know, consider a trip 16. Leave you a double 16. That's a way to go, too. Or you can go to the trip 18 with a double 13.
And he smacks
there you
it.
go.
What a shot.
You know, the right darts are the winning darts.
He
That's
won
really all that matters.
100%.
Yeah. All right, so Johnny's going to step back up. I tell you what, let's bring somebody else on the mic. One of the top players in Indiana, somebody that's playing in the finals tonight, the winner of the Premier League standard.
Bad.
And it's for some reason Kyrie makes a sheep noise. Big shout out to Mr. Trevor Sellers joining us on the microphone. Trevor, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Not bad at all.
And a
Thanks for
big
taking
9
time
mark.
coming here. I'm telling you, Trevor, there's a kid named Johnny Laney that's coming for your title, my friend.
He's already beat me, so.
Yeah, he's hot. He's good. But Nate's giving him all he can handle tonight. That's for certain.
Yeah, and Johnny, too. You know,
Who'd you
Big-
guys take tonight? Sorry. I interrupted you.
They both took Nate.
I did take Nate.
Yeah, Kyrie took Johnny because he's a homie. Steve Michael is sending in 640 stars. Thank you, Steve. He's, you know, if you're like above, what's the county line up there? If you're above Highway 28, you have to root for your own people up there. Is what it is, right? So everybody in Lafayette right now is cheering on Johnny.
Yeah, they're Benton County.
What a big 9 mark.
Look at that.
He's
That's
fighting. He's
yeah.
following Johnny well.
Yeah, he is.
Johnny's going to throw fire, and it's easy to get a little bit down on yourself when he's throwing so good. But every time he's hit a big shot, Nate's fought it great.
Has there been a break of the leg tonight, or is it?
Yes.
One, I thought.
Johnny, I think, actually did he start cricket? I think.
No,
No,
Nate,
no,
'cause
Nate
Nate
started.
got the first one, didn't he?
Because I think,
Yeah.
because I think Nate broke one. I think they've each
So they
broke
both
one.
broke.
Yeah.
Oh, we've had more breaks than we have hold of games.
I
to be honest with you.
that I would
Yeah.
believe.
These guys shooting well tonight. Nate a little disappointed with that first start.
Ooh.
There you go.
I
Holding
don't.
a 2-point lead.
I don't love it, but I mean, he hit it.
Hey, when you hit it, you hit it.
Do you think
You,
Johnny's
you love it when you hit it.
Yeah.
Do you think Johnny's surprised about how well Nate's playing?
No, I think he knew it was gonna be a battle.
A big
Look at
answer
that.
there.
That's a huge 6 mark right there.
Yeah, I should have asked him how their first match went. In the regular league play to see if
Yeah.
how
Who
close
won?
it was.
Who won? Johnny by. Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I guess I could have had a kind of an expectation. That
Well,
you're
and
gonna,
we saw that from Nate all league long, even though I finished last place. But Nate was either winning by a lot or losing by a lot. quite
Interesting.
frankly. Yeah.
Interesting.
Sounds like me.
Oh, and I like the look. I like the look. Nate's got a chance too now if he hits a trip on the first.
Well, and it's all about getting to that 15. Let's see what he can do right here. That's
Ooh,
a
it's a
difficult
tough
dart,
one.
right? Trev, you've seen that before. You've done that before. Is it one of the more challenging darts when you lay it right on top of that trip there?
He's trying to think, when have I ever laid it on top of the trip
Yeah,
and not
what
dead
have I
center?
ever missed?
What have I ever
don't
missed?
remember. It's back in
Nah, I mean,
22.
A giant
You
shot.
just adjust yourself a little bit.
And he got the close too. And I wonder if he hits a bull here first. Oh, he goes for the. I like that. See, I like it a lot. Point lead still. 3 to 4.
All about the Bulls right here, folks. Let's zoom in on it a little bit.
Nate's got it.
Straight on the first goes a long
Double,
way.
double first dart.
Oh, just hangs it over it. And just misses by the same hole on the
I
other side.
jinxed it, didn't I?
You sure did.
Way to
You
go,
did.
Trev. You're a little bit worried about the competition you're going to get from both of these guys next year, I can see.
Oh, for sure.
Big third. Big third.
There you go.
3 to 3.
He just wanted to tie it up, make it interesting.
All right, let's zoom in a little bit closer and see if Johnny can hit 3 of these bad boys.
Ooh,
That's a
dead
tough first
center
dart.
high.
He's a double right here. Got to find a way around it. You can see those are both right on top. Kind of.
Yeah,
You
that
got to
is
move
tough.
to the side and see if you can't get to it. Let's see if you can do it.
Oh, what a
it's
great
very
look.
good look.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. All right, well, it gives Nate a chance, right?
Sure does. Just straight on the
He's
first.
going to need 3 of these bad boys.
That's
There's
Yep.
one.
dead center, maybe. No, one hole out. What a
There you
shot!
That's
go. There
huge.
you
What a
go.
shot!
That is huge.
That's 2 cricket leg steals he's got. So
Yeah.
interesting,
Yeah,
interesting,
Not bad at
interesting.
all. And we are tied 3-3. Hey, Trev, congratulations on winning the Premier League this year. Who was your toughest match? Oh, no.
He's hard. He's thinking hard.
Yeah,
I
shut
don't.
him
I mean,
up
there
right
were.
quick.
I mean, Tim's always a good match.
Yeah.
Me and Adam didn't play great against each other. I would say Tim, to be honest.
Okay. You when you and I talk, you call Tim one of the most underrated players in Indy.
Oh,
Is that
by
how you
far.
He absolutely is.
Nobody talks about Tim.
Nope, and he should be talked about a lot.
Which is weird because he's got his own TV show.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So,
No, Tim is just perfect mechanics. The math's always
And
right.
he's extremely
Mr.
consistent.
Consistent.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's extremely consistent.
Mhm.
I mean, me and Adam had a great match too. We just neither one of us played great.
They only shot like a 5.2 instead of 5.5 against each other.
Me and
That's
Ben had a
awful.
good match too. Ben played me well.
What's
Um,
what's
Ben played well tonight. Did you get a chance to watch that match?
I mean, Ben's upset with how he played tonight too. I mean, they both are.
I have never seen Ben not be upset about how.
Well, we all are.
what's next for you, Trev? What do you got tournament wise? What you
A
got
little
going
bull
on?
shooter coming
Just
out.
some Chicago next week. See how it goes. But that's about. Other than that, there's not really anything coming up besides the ESPN event that's in August 1st, July 31st.
And Trevor actually told me he's staying in Orlando the entire month to room with me for DPFL too.
Oh.
He's moving down there for the
Wow.
whole month of August.
Mhm.
He said he was super excited about
All
that.
right, well, we tied at 280. I don't know why we did the
We'll
first
see how it goes.
320 points. 221 points.
But no, this league's great for everyone. No matter who wins it, who does well, everybody's. I mean, if you look at the averages,
Oh,
the
yeah.
stats,
Yeah.
everybody's
There
getting
is,
better.
and it's turned Indy into a. There's a lot of great shots around.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's games that's playing in these is going up. You know, you go to a blind draw, you're getting people you've never seen before throw, and they're just firing like, oh yeah, I played this contender league, and my points have gone up. 3 points in this, 4 points in this.
Once again, folks, it's a ladder system. There's 3 rungs on this ladder. If you want to get in on the bottom rung, message Ben or get a hold of him through Facebook. He'll be happy to sign you up for a contender league. The short leagues, these 7, 8, 9 weeks long. And sometimes you qualify for the playoff to get yourself up and move up the ladder. Play better competition. That's what
Well,
everybody craves.
If anyone wants to get better, the singles league is where it's at because it's
One-
all on you.
Absolutely.
You don't have to depend on anyone else. It's all on you.
All right, Nate looking at a 155 here. Not going to take that out.
One big trip goes away here. What a shot. What a
Leaves
shot.
himself on a beautiful 56, a 2-dart combination. Johnny has an opportunity with the 139. Let's see what he can do.
Oh, just outside the trip.
There you go.
Big
Yeah, I
third,
like
big
it.
third.
Yeah, nothing
I'll tell you
wrong
what,
with
this
that.
is a huge chance for Nate right here. He's throwing fantastic. Stealing another leg right here, back to back. It's huge.
Nate's one that's gotten better since playing this. so-
Uh-oh. He's put himself in a position. He's only going to have 1 dart at it. 51. 11 tops.
11, I think.
Yeah. No,
Or 17.
Yeah, that's kind of what he was going for.
Oh.
So why not? Yeah, that's okay. All right, Johnny, look into the 50 here. Probably going to go 18, double
18.
16. Let's see what he does. Oh,
double 18.
Yeah,
Just
double
stay
18.
in it. Stay in it. Don't get
Yeah.
frustrated. He's good
Yeah.
enough to
Take
hit
a
double
breath.
sevens in his sleep. Stay in there and hit it.
Yeah, you can do this, sir. Piece of cake. Double 7 right there at the bottom of your screen. A little bit low. Go at it right now. Get aggressive.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't
And
think he wanted
14
to go
and
on the
30 are
inside.
both two interesting leaves.
And switch to the other cameraman. This is Jonathan, the cameraman. Working the double 15 camera for us tonight. Ooh, just a
And
little
that's
inside.
30
you
for
don't
you.
Leave it 30. You know who loves a double 15? Spanky.
Really?
Oh my God, yeah.
Can't go 5 there either.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, a little frustration. Showing a little bit of an inconsistency when you get frustrated down at the end, Johnny working on this
Yeah,
double seven
big
does
shot.
that with
Yeah,
the
it
first
is.
start.
Big shot and a leg.
And it's
huge
important
leg.
to say that's kind of what he needed. He needed to take a timeout away from it. He was disappointed that he left himself with the double seven. So just to break away, give him a chance to reset.
And Nate too. I mean, 56 not going 16. It's the one
Yeah.
thing about his game. He's such a great shot. He's so straight, but the math sometimes gets a little away from him.
I feel like that's a lot of darters. Though.
It's a lot of darters.
Johnny taking that 4-3 lead, but Nate opening up with a nice low ton.
Yeah, he's scoring fantastic. And Johnny just a little low. Big trip here.
Ooh, fell a little bit low, just underneath it. That's probably a product of those two darts hanging right over the top of it.
Jason, you getting in another league again?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You, Cody?
Uh-oh, look at
should-
this. Look at this. Nate Brocious.
Another 180.
That's another ton 80. Way to go, Nathan.
Number 2 on the night. Now, hopefully, me and Jason are in the same one next time. We can.
Yeah.
If he's playing from his house, guess who's joining him? I'll be driving up here.
Look at this. Another one back to back.
Oh.
Oh, no. Johnny ruins it for everybody.
You had to talk about it.
I'll tell you what.
Commentator's curse.
All right. Nate sitting on 209. This one's all about positioning right here. Want to get yourself down to a nice, easy out. That's a great first. All right.
Where are we going on the third?
Yeah.
You gonna stay?
Oh, he goes to 19.
Why are you hating? Jay, I'm hopping off.
All right. Trevor, good luck tonight. Thank you for joining us. Congratulations on your victory in the Premier League, young man.
Big
All right,
shot,
that's
big
a solid
shot.
ton 40. Nothing wrong with that. Puts a little bit of pressure on. It's still not sitting on an out.
Still
but
got
puts
6,
pressure
so this is one that Nate's
Yeah.
just got to set it up.
on. Lots of ways to go here.
They shooting
I
I
from
like
far now.
I like 54 for 16 or double 19 for 32.
I
What a
like it.
shot.
I like it.
Yeah. What do we know?
Darts.
What
We
do
don't know anything.
I've been playing darts for a long time. I've never seen that
Nope.
out on a 70 before.
Nope.
All
me
right,
either.
we're tied 4-4.
I'm telling you, I watched somebody.
That was
go-
a great leg. After losing one, that's a
was.
huge leg.
He likes the double 17 out. He's going to set himself up with a 38 double 16. That's incredible. All right, Jonathan with a nice first 2 darts. He stay there? No,
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Stay there, but floated on top. Not bad at all.
Getting in a a tight match like this, I would expect to see a little more pointing in the cricket games, a little more setting yourself up to make smart moves.
Yeah,
here.
and I think we saw some great averages in the first couple of cricket games, but I think we're going to see some of our best right here. These guys are well warmed. They're loose.
Yep, they're in
Yeah.
it now.
Yep, and then it's tied 4-4. We're halfway through.
I like the 19 there too.
He's staying right with it, taking a 99-point lead. Going to make Nate go up to the 18s. First one is key. But you never know with Nate. He could go 15s here. He's going to stay
He's
right with it.
All over it
Yeah.
too.
That's a difficult wedge to find from there.
Solid 3 gets to
Yeah.
close. You're on the board here. Makes Johnny at least think about it. Although I think he would be going 18's first start here.
Might go 17.
I tell you what, if it was Tyler Brummett, he would have went 17.
Yeah.
All right, Johnny looking down at the 17, and he
One
hits for
hole
2,
out,
just a little bit
unlucky.
out. But you know what? As soon as he closed the 18s, it's a sense of relief right
Yep,
there.
100%. Makes
He-
Nate have to go back to work.
All he has to do from here on out is just really match Nate. Whatever Nate does, he has to do it. Nate,
He's clawing. He's
look at
There it
fighting.
this.
is. Get you
Yeah.
another one.
There you
Yeah.
go.
What a shot.
That'll
There it
work.
What a
is.
shot.
Now,
And now you got to think about the pointing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Johnny's got to think about it. Go, Johnny, go. And that can happen, which brings Nate right back into it.
A little kiss into the trip.
Yep.
Big
Oh,
shot.
there you
Good
go.
look.
All right. Nate had some success with the 17s previously. Let's see if he can do it again. If you find it the first time, you're usually pretty good the second time.
Another
Yeah.
7 goes a long
And
way.
Yep.
One more. What a
There
shot.
it is.
What
Go.
a great shot.
There it
he
is.
firing.
Big shout out there from Kyrie. You could see it coming. As soon as you hit it that first round, you get pretty good at it the next round.
And
Johnny-
with, Johnny having 2 wedges, you're sitting back there probably knowing you're going to be staying on the 17, so you're locked in on it.
Great answer.
Look at that. 7 mark of his own. It's taking a huge point lead. It's going to put all kinds of pressure on it.
He is loving those.
Mhm.
My goodness.
Living a young fella.
Yep.
If fives
That's not
work.
bad.
Fives work.
Hey,
He still puts the pressure on where you got to think about point. However, only
Yeah.
needing 2, he might look at it.
you're 27 points up. At what point in time are you going to go down to
Yeah,
17?
right then. But
Yeah.
that's a big
Yeah.
second. I
There
like
you go.
staying there.
Good as 2 singles. And
Yep.
back up
Mhm.
top for the 20s. Showing that maturity. Let me give a shout out to the Fatality Games watching along in the chat. How you doing?
They were here last week, weren't they?
There, a couple of weeks ago
Okay.
out of Leicester, England.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nate is just, he's clawing. What a
He
shot.
That's a solid 9 mark there from Nate Brocious. Huge 9 mark.
Yeah, he
Taking
is
that
fighting.
point lead. Forces Johnny back up top.
And a huge first.
Yeah, he's hit that first start every
A
time.
huge second.
That 20
Every
is
time.
nice for him.
What a
Yeah.
shot. What a
Yeah.
follow.
Yeah, let me just put 180 points on you. That's a back-to-back 9 mark from these guys.
These guys are
This is the best
firing.
game so far tonight.
Yeah, well, they're just showing why they're going to get up to the Premier League, right? This is how they won the Challenger League. This is the level you got to play. 5 and a 5-2, and
Big
this is
third,
the
big third.
second division. Big third there from Nate.
I don't know if he meant to close at 19 on the second one, but I do like it.
Ted Young, Michelle Young, Anthony Wagner, Rachel Scott, Steve Michael, Trent Gill, and Justin Bizzle. Thanks for joining us in the chat. Dan Higginbotham, Botham, how are you, sir? Thanks for joining us in the chat, guys. Pleasure to have you all. Ronnie Smith. I know that's not your real name.
Chad Young, the best C. Young in Indiana darts.
Well, that'd be a fun little siege matchup right there.
Oh, don't you think?
Yeah.
Johnny's got all the control here, just smooth ones here. All right, I like the 15s.
Switching back to the
Yep.
16.
If you
right
don't
away.
hit the triple
Yep.
hip, you got to go close it. Yep. Smart, good
Yep.
darts.
Cody, when's the last time you've been on Siege?
Me and Adam played, it's a little over a year ago, I think, which I
Gotcha.
didn't do anything. I think Adam could have actually thrown and
There you
pushed
go.
off and still would have won.
Solid 7 mark.
Nate is just fighting.
Kyrie,
He's
when was the last time you were on the siege? You put
It's coming up on 2 years.
that's him trying to tell you, hey, get me on, fool.
All right, solid 4 mark there from John. A little bit of the look away as we go through that. As well as you guys are doing tonight, I might just get rid of Sean and Tim and bring you guys
Oh,
on for
no.
commentary. all the
Sean is
time.
He's the
Sean
goat.
is making his way to GOAT
Look
status.
at
What
that.
a shot.
Look at that. That's 5 bullseyes right there.
Sean might get too big for you.
Takes that point lead. Forces Johnny up top. Takes a point lead right back, but he still needs 3 bulls.
Man, they're both throwing phenomenal.
Oh,
Yeah,
look
he's
at
living in that
That's a
20.
solid 5
And
mark.
that's smart. I mean, Nate's firing. It doesn't matter what wedge right now. He's unlucky he doesn't have the 20, so it's hard to catch up, but he's hitting
He
everything.
needs 4. There's 3.
Oh, it's in the double. They gave him a single. Or no, it's not. It's on the top hole. It looked like it. It's 3. It's 3. It's good.
Yep, that second one was just above.
I need some glasses.
Go right at it.
He's got it. Is he gonna go right at it? Is he
I
gonna
throw
go
the first
20s?
one at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now go 20s.
Now does he switch?
Oh, hits a
Oh,
double.
yeah. Double for the win.
All right, I like it. I like it. I like it.
I think he's just playing with us. At this
That's
point.
good stuff.
That's a Brocious though. That's a double 19, double 16 out right there.
And he's just hitting it. He's hitting everything. Look at that. One more.
I love
Yeah,
that.
he's feeling it.
What
Oh.
a
There it
shot.
is.
Wow.
Nate is
Wow.
he is on fire.
Yeah, that's
Like I
another
said,
round.
it's him not having the 20s is the difference. Because
But
Johnny's
you know,
peppering him.
every time Johnny's going right back and hit that trip 20.
Yep. Man, that's
Yeah.
smart. That's Nate's hitting. You got a
And
point.
he's like, man, how many of these things I gotta hit? All right, back and forth. Here we go. Let's play some tennis. Nate looking at the bullseye. Unlucky
on.
to not find a 20 there. There's one.
It's another one.
Needs a double.
Oh.
All right, John, we're gonna keep the camera right here. John,
Now
you
this
can
is
see.
this is one you got winning darts. You throw them.
Yeah.
Yep.
He needs 2. There's one.
Stay on it.
Big dart right here.
Great
There
shot.
it is.
What a leg. That's
Johnny
some crazy
Laney,
work.
ladies and gentlemen.
What up, brother? What a leg that was. Holy cow.
As we get
Yeah.
Sally, the scoreboard representative, to update the scoreboard for us.
Sean, it's good to see you in the chat, man. Hope you're doing well.
Shout out to Misty Kramer in the chat. Nice to see you. Lee Jones, the Bullet in the chat. Justin Sheets. Nice to see you, buddy. Thanks, everybody, for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you. My name's Jason. I'm joined by Cody and Kyrie, who are doing a takeover tonight. This is the Phoenix Premier League.
And we have been treated to some fantastic darts so far.
It's been great darts, isn't it?
And this is where, too, I mean, Johnny had a great cricket leg. You wonder, this is where he starts to run. And
Yeah,
Nate has been following these all night, too, so I wouldn't be surprised if he
Ton 60 right there.
hits a big one here. One more.
There it is.
These guys are throwing some heat.
There it is. I
Yeah.
think they finally got comfortable.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
they
that's what
did.
happens. We saw it in the first match,
Yep.
and we will see even probably to a lesser extent, but we'll see it in the third match
Yep.
too. It takes them a leg or two to really reach their stride.
Oh!
Hate to see it, folks.
Yeah, the worst part about that, the
Ugh.
third one didn't count for anything.
That sucks.
Just sitting both of them right
Yeah.
on the wire. And
That's
now
hard
Nate's
to do in soft tip. let
Yes,
me
it
tell
is.
you.
Yes, it
That's
is.
Really, I mean, you should get a trophy just for that. All
Yeah.
right, Nate Brocious.
he's got to
stepping up
run here, and he is. What a shot!
Another one of those for an out. Ooh, no, he's not going to be able to get to an out, but he does have the advantage right now. Let's see what Johnny can do with a 3-on-1.
Mr. Lee Jones, what is happening, brother?
Another trip needed. He switched down.
Oh,
Switched down. Smart move there, trying to leave himself with the big fish.
now Nate, a nice setup here. Just
Neither one
get
yet.
it low.
Yep, this is all about the setup. This is where experience comes in. Take your time on this third dart because it's going to be crucial.
Oh, what a
There it
huge
is. Big
third.
last.
Well, he brings back in the double 19.
He does. He likes it.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
likes that double 19. There's a way around to use that one. All right. Johnny staying right up there at the 20s. There you go. 130 will work.
Yep.
Not a terrible out right there. Let's see how Nate's going to do the 98.
Where's he going?
I have no idea. Yeah, the 16. All right. Double bowl.
20.
All right.
That could. You could. That one might have been a high double ball.
There you go. All right. Yeah, that's what.
It's
can
a one
happen
dart
over
out.
there. Yeah, it's the right dart is the winning dart. That's all we can say about that.
100%.
130 here. Let's see what Johnny can do with a 130. Still got an opportunity.
All
All
right,
right, double
let's see
ball.
that double ball.
Oh, but he
good
licked
10.
himself nice.
Falling into the 10. Good
he
shot.
licked himself nice. And we don't have that one. We got that one. All right. Nate looking at a double 7. A little bit low on the first.
Walk it up. Just a little
You know?
scared to miss inside.
Yeah, we saw Johnny do this on his double 7
Yeah.
when he missed the first 3 low. All right. But the difference is Johnny's sitting on an out.
And a 40. He's going to have chances, even if he's a little bit low. He's still going to have good looks.
This is what he throws to get in. Should be comfortable with it. Let's not be
Yeah.
It
surprised
is.
if he
Yep.
does that, ladies and gentlemen.
Great leg.
There you
Good
go.
answer.
And
He's-
Johnny just took a 2-leg lead. And all of Lafayette is celebrating right now. And Carlos over at Sidelines is counting his shirts and his rumplements. All right, Johnny with the darts right here. Needs to get in on that first dart. Uh-oh. Don't give Nate the opportunity to come back at you. We saw what happened with Ben in the first. Very similar circumstances. Nate can get on a roll right here. Needs to get in on this first dart.
And he's been good on getting in on that double 16 first dart.
Lee, you going to Bull Shooters next week?
And Nate's off and running with 72 points. Johnny needs to release all this pressure and get in. There it
There it
is.
is.
Huge first.
Doesn't matter what happens from here on out. You're in,
Switch.
you're good. Pressure off.
Big shot. What a
There
shot.
you go. Huge in. Takes that advantage right
Who might
back.
say switch?
All right, Nate looking up to the 20s. I've noticed Nate's getting to the board, getting to the line a little bit before the board's resetting. That's gone a lot faster.
It is,
than
and
when
it's
he
tough
started.
in the singles too, because
Yeah.
it sure does.
Yep. It's an easy way to tell when these guys are starting to get anxious. They're feeling it. They get right up to that line right before that board is able to reset. And Johnny just saying, hey, I need to kind of
Dive a little bit.
Yeah.
Dive a little bit.
And he stays right
And
up
that,
there.
at least that one stuck, but still didn't count. Push it in.
There you go.
Yeah, that's twice. That isn't. He's got 2 trophies for the no count.
It's hard to do.
It is. Nate is just firing. Unlucky. I thought that was in there too. Little flight kiss.
Yep. You'll take an 81 just because you
Absolutely.
hit the trip one time.
Absolutely.
And that's what you kind of expect out of yourself. You got to hit that trip at least one time every visit.
1 hole low, 1 hole high. Unlucky.
And Johnny's going to be disappointed with that 60. Nate with a little bit of an opportunity here. He can put himself first to the out. Going to need a triple 2 to get there. There's that first one. It's great. Now he needs to be thinking about positioning 168.
Big shot. Losing
Yeah,
out.
It's a 148. That's a pretty simple mathematical out. Lord knows how he's going to do it.
60-48 double bull.
Yeah. Or double 19.
Double 19, double 19, double 19.
Yeah.
I don't know what that equals, but maybe it's 148.
Yeah, double 19, triple 20, double bull. We'll see what happens.
Now I just got to set it up.
We're not going to keep you in suspense any longer.
No
Let's see
30,
how-
no 14.
Yeah. I bet he goes tops right here. He's looking up.
We're just gonna say that was a bull.
Yeah.
Big trip.
Yeah,
Man, a big
it
trip.
is.
There you go. You know,
Now
when-
you just can't go 12 on this one.
Yeah. When he follows through and he holds that pose just a little bit afterwards, it's usually very, very
Oh,
straight.
he is throwing fantastic.
Yep. Nate needs this leg to get back in it.
Big, huge trip.
Yeah, that's
Huge
a nice last.
trip.
Everybody loves a 136 out. It's real basic.
16, please.
Yep. Need to get you at least one dart at it right here.
I like it. Let's go.
No idea.
Oh,
Let's
There you
go.
I was wondering what the 12 was for on the first one. It's double 12. Oh, it leaves 32. It all makes sense. The plot thickens.
Once again, I remind you, the right dart is the winning dart. Yeah.
Look at Ben over there just shaking his head.
Yeah, we don't need cameramen when we got Nate playing. We don't know what's gonna happen.
He is just dead
Yeah.
straight. He's first.
And the best part about it is he hits it.
He hits it and
Right?
he's scoring
Yeah.
phenomenally. I mean, he is throwing
he
his.
is.
That's
He's
all
throwing
really matters.
fantastic.
He is.
At the end of the day, he hits it. That's all that matters. Johnny here.
And now Nate's
Yeah.
got a chance. Big chance
Let me
here.
tell you, if he was playing me, that would be a 9 mark on the 19s right there.
Yep, I hear you.
All right. Nate, feeling the momentum.
And a
Getting
huge
away.
first.
Yeah. He's starting to feel it right now. He's hit a couple of nice outs. Unusual. Can
I
he go
can-
for the 9 mark here? Is he going to go
Is
17?
he the horse?
And he
He's got the
does.
horse.
Man.
He is firing,
Yes, he
folks.
can. We saw this earlier in the match with Ben and Tommy. We get that big M, that momentum going.
And just unlucky
Yeah,
first.
a little bit later in the match, and you start cruising.
Big
Ah.
third. Big third.
All right.
Tiny Young in the chat. How you doing?
What's going on, Tiny? Pleasure to have you along with us tonight. Folks, thanks for joining us tonight. This is 2 to Point Stream. We've got another Seed show coming up on Tuesday. Oh, we missed the double that time. But tonight we're our Phoenix Premier League. It's playoff night.
Because now, too, he's still got to be careful with the close. Because if Johnny lights these 16s up, he hasn't got a lot of points. And he is. And a huge
There
shot.
you go. Big 16s. Nice 7 mark right there. Just,
Puts a
Not-
little thought in
yeah.
Nate's head here. What am I doing?
yeah. You got plenty of wedges, but I'm going to stop you. I ain't giving up.
And
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
You got 4 wedges. Take a look at it. Maybe the trip, but hit it, you hit it. And he's hitting it.
Here's Johnny.
I like
Oh,
that
look at
too.
that.
I like that too.
Yeah, you could almost see that coming, quite frankly.
Point lead. Now he's got a chance
Yeah.
to close if Nate doesn't take it here.
There
Oh,
you go.
what a
That's
great
that's
shot.
That's a nice start. That's a
Stay there.
big relief of pressure right there.
Great shot. Smart
Yep.
too. Good and smart.
I thought he would look at the 15s with having the 3 wedges,
I
but
kind of I saw that too. Johnny down by 48 points. He's going to need another one to get. There you go. Takes that point lead. Does he go over the 19s? No, he stays right there. Wise.
Yeah, because it makes Nate have to get the point lead, and if
Yep.
he doesn't, then he's got the chance to
Yep. It
9
just-
mark close.
It just makes Nate waste some darts.
100%.
Uh-oh.
Oh, unlucky
And
flight.
this can happen. Give Johnny an opportunity to close some
Oh.
darts
Ooh,
out.
That one I don't
like
like as
that.
much.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't know why he went for the 15s there to be all but points, but Johnny with the opportunity to close some stuff now. He's looking at the 17s.
Which I like that too. Close to the 15s, what he's been throwing. Go back to the points. I like it.
Oh, he closes the 19s, gets the 17, puts a mark on it. Closes that point door for Nate. Nate's going to be looking at 18s or 17s. Going up to the 18s.
Good marker. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
There you go. Takes that point lead back now.
Remember another one.
Yes.
There you
Great
go.
shot.
Takes a point lead back and builds on it. The 73-point lead for Johnny.
Yeah, leaving it.
And he is.
Yeah, he did. Takes that point lead right back. That's another 6 mark for Johnny. Puts him up by 17 points. So Nate can go ahead and hit an 18 here and have the opportunity if he wants to.
Ooh, a hole low.
Oh, he needs to stay there now.
Big
There it
third.
is.
Second.
Now
Does
you
he
go
go
up.
down? Does he take the shot at the
He's
15?
thinking
Got
about it.
to.
No.
Yes.
He does, and he hit it.
He is
Big dart
nailing,
from Nate Burgess right there. Another 6 mark shutting down that point door.
throwing the hero darts, and he's hitting them.
Yep. Well, we saw a bull battle last time.
I like this
I
too.
like
Close it.
Oh. All right, went for the close out on the wedges, hit the bull, closed the 18s, just missed on a double 17. Nate back up to bulls.
Just blocks it.
Yeah, he's going to go down to 17s now, build that point lead up a little bit higher, not able to do it.
Ooh.
And 0 visit there for Nate. We haven't seen too many of those tonight. Gives Johnny an opportunity.
Yep, now is he going to look at the 17s?
He should.
Oh, he hit the
I don't-
hat trick.
I don't mind it. I
Oh,
don't
no,
mind
he
it.
hit. No, that should count as a hat trick. Let's get
Is it
closer
in
to
there?
that one.
Yo, you got better eyes than
Yeah,
me.
yeah, that's 3 bulls
Yeah.
right in there, and he fixed it for him. All
Nate's
right,
still got 3 bulls here.
let's see what Nate's going to do. Good point. He could go bull.
And he
There
gets
it
it with
is.
the
Look at
double.
that. That's
There
a
it
double
is.
bull there. That's a huge victory. That's 2 in a row for Nate, ladies and gentlemen. That's 2 in a row for Nate, and it's back tied. 6-6. What a battle. We
Yeah,
had
what
some
a great
ba-
match.
great
What an
battles tonight.
excellent match.
Yeah. It's 9:30 already. You guys have to leave now because Murder She Wrote's coming out. All right, Johnny looking to get in on the 501. Not able to take advantage of his first darts there.
Those all 3 just on the top
Yeah.
wire, too. Unlucky.
Yeah. Nate can carry on
Huge
with the
chance.
momentum. After a big victory in the last leg, you almost got to take a little breather.
Yep,
Right?
yep.
You got to step back and just take an extra 5-6 seconds. Kind of reset.
Getting to these last legs, too.
Yeah.
Got to be some fatigue. The stress of being on the stream, a little hot out there.
Yep. Yeah, the heat's getting to you a little bit. You're starting to feel that pressure. That's not bad, actually, clearing out for him. Johnny is in and off and running. 80 points scored. Nate's just got to match him here. No one's out way ahead. Just needs to get in. That's got to be crucial.
Man, that move in the board double is so tough.
Oh, we kind
Ooh.
of winged that last one. Didn't like the form on that last one. Johnny's got the opportunity to start running right here.
Yep,
Let's
ma-
see what he can do.
Big score here. Needs
Okay.
it.
First start is key.
Just
Little
walk
bit
it up.
low.
He's good. Walk
Yeah.
it up.
The good side of the trip 20 for Johnny.
Oh, unlucky on the third, but 83 will do.
He does turn his head and look away a little bit on that third dart, and that causes it quite often to go off to the right. There you go. Nice big breath from Nate there before he
And it's
starts. Yeah,
perfect dart.
that's that big breath helped. Take a breath, reset, and off and running.
Oh, trip 3.
All that matters there is you're in.
You're
You may-
in.
you
You're in
may
the
be
fight.
100 points behind, but you're in. You never know what can happen. Johnny, great first. Bottom side of the trip. There you go. Big 135 there from Mr. Laney.
And Nate's been following these, so
Still keeping the same prediction, Cody?
what'd I say? 8-6 or 8, and I think I said 8-7, Nate. So 6-6. I feel like I'm in a good spot.
Yeah.
I'm not cashing out quite yet.
No, Nate's throwing really good.
He is throwing so good,
Yeah, he is.
and he's following the big shots. Johnny's got the huge scores, and every time he's put one on, and Nate's just followed it well.
Nate's, both these guys, quite frankly, their game has just gotten a little bit
So
better,
much
a little
better.
bit better over the period of the last year. Or
What a
so.
shot.
Nice big ton 40 there from Johnny. Puts himself way ahead on a 63 out.
And he is just standing at the line waiting for the switch.
See if Nate can put some pressure on it. That's a great way to start it.
One
I
more.
get another one.
Tunnel work.
Yep.
Gets you down there. 63 is a oddish one.
Yeah, it really is. You can go trip 15 for an 18. A lot of people like to go the trip 13 for 24.
I do like trip 13 myself.
Trouble with trip 13 leaves you with a 50, which always leaves you with a choice of whether you want to go for it or not, right?
I try to commit to leaving 40, so if I like to just think I'm going 10, but I do, maybe I'll go 18. It does for sure.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
And this can
Frustrating.
happen.
Fat 15
Yeah.
here. Just set it up.
Mm.
He's on 215. Just set it up. It's all good. Just got to set it up. Or the 17.
There we go. But, well, he's hit it once already tonight.
He has hit it. He has hit
It's
it.
frustrating.
We're not about conventional outs tonight, ladies and gentlemen, so don't worry about it. Let's see what Nate can do here to put some pressure on this 14.
And what a first start. Every time he has had an opportunity to just put the pressure back on, he's done it every time. Unlucky on
All
third.
right, 126. He's going to be your guess. Johnny looking at a double 7 here. There it is.
There
What
it
a
is.
dart. Johnny Laney, ladies and gentlemen. And he is in the barn, as we say here in Indiana. He is one win away from taking this match.
This will be a big one here for Nate to get in early. Because if he doesn't get in here and Johnny gets in and has a good score in the first round, it's hard to catch him. He's
Absolutely.
throwing from ahead.
That's a good call there, Mr. Cody.
And a big third.
There
He's
you
in.
go. He's in. He swung that arm right through it. Did the bend shot on that one. All right, Johnny, looking to get in here. He's one win away. In on the first.
What a big open.
That is a huge last start right there. Able to sneak it in between those two darts. Johnny with a solid 120 in. Nate stepping up, takes that big breath again. I like that. Right down the pipe, just a little high.
Get you another one.
There you go.
Tons of
There
work.
you go.
Tons will work.
Yeah. Let's just go back and forth all night long with this ton stuff. Now watch Johnny's first start. If he stays away from the 1s and the 5s, there it is.
Dead center.
First start's always a good sign for Johnny. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this.
Oh, it's getting robbed.
It's another 120 as John flexes for the camera.
Those dang
3 of the
Those dang
non-counters.
Phoenix boards.
There you go.
And Nate is
Nathan.
just when he's got to hit him, he's been hitting him.
Yep.
One more.
There you
That's
go.
good. That's good.
There you go. Great answer.
Johnny throwing a 48 with a dart he got robbed on is not a bad way to live.
This could be trouble right here. No, he
He's
recovers
good.
nicely
Huge.
on the second dart. Yep, he's not going to be happy with that visit. When that first dart goes a little bit off, it kind of sends him wayward. Nate with the opportunity, a ton plus would be really good, and that's a great start. That's a
Oh,
great
what a
follow. Oh,
What a shot.
Just on top there, but a ton 40 ain't going to hurt no feelings.
Getting himself to the first look. If Johnny needs to get to a 2-dart combo or leave himself one here.
There you go.
One more of them goes a long way. I like the 15 or
okay.
I like the switch.
All right.
2-dart combo.
85 is going to be interesting.
He's been pounding trip
Yeah.
15s.
Nate's wishing he had that. It's like a trip 17, double 17. That's piece of cake. All right. Nate stepping up with a 139. Nobody knows. We're just going to go with it. That's a great first. Lord knows what can happen. Probably looking down at the 19s. Yep. All right.
Fat 20.
There
Hey!
you go. I just want to see how he's going to take out the 40. All right. Johnny Laney stepping up 85. Looking at the trip 15.
And
Tops.
he's been pounding the trip 15 and tops.
There's a trip
Dead
15.
center.
Johnny
Dead
Laney,
center.
ladies
It
and
is.
gentlemen.
Good
What
dart.
a
Fist bump.
shot.
Great dart.
That's our champion right there.
What a match.
Oh, thank you guys for that match. That was something else, wasn't it?
Had some
I like
humor,
that a
had some
lot.
great darts.
I
Had,
tell
had,
you what,
that had everything.
I don't care how the guys played. The commentary was perfect.
Something like that, right? I like to
I
think.
tell you, we're on our second match. We're just going to keep going. We're just going to keep going. All right.
Big shout out to everybody that's been watching with us the whole night.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. Danny Huey, Justin Sheets, Rochelle, Shannon, Mary Beth is watching. Mary Beth, I haven't talked to you in a while. Hope everything is well. Mike Toole, Holly Joyle is watching. Holly, how are you? I got to spend last week with your wonderful husband. But what a great match.
Mr.
Thanks
Tim
for
in the
everybody
chat,
for joining.
too.
That was a fun one, wasn't it? That was a good
That was
time.
awesome. That was
That's
awesome.
a good time.
Oh, shoot.
Well, those were some fantastic preliminary matches, weren't they?
Absolutely.
But-
100%.
We got the grand finale coming up.
Season 5 Premier
Yeah.
League title
We
on
are-
the line.
Yeah, we are playing for the big dollars, for the big one. We got Adam and we got Trevor Sellers. We got to hear Trevor on the microphone a little bit earlier on. I believe Adam's in the building too, but we're gonna see if we can't scoot Johnny over here and get him on the mic. Let me see if we can't get him, guys. Talk about this next match between Adam and Trevor, and talk about what you're going to be looking for right here.
Yes, sir. The Premier League Finals, Trevor Sellers and Adam Kleinfelter, which, in my opinion, right now it doesn't go very far, but undoubtedly the two top players in Indy right now. Just both always throwing such solid darts. It's going to be a great match. And I think we have Mr. Challenger League champion, Mr. Johnny Laney, joining us here.
What's up, fellas?
Oh,
What's
man,
going
what a
on?
crazy match that was.
I know, man. Nate come to play tonight.
He came to play. He was throwing some fire. You were as well, my friend. How's it feeling in there? Did it get a little hot? What's the feel like in the garage right now?
Honestly, when I first got in there, I was a little cold.
Cold?
Really?
Yeah.
The first 2 games, I was shaking a little bit. I had to get rid of that, but
Yeah, I was wondering because, I mean, your darts are they're phenomenal right now. And I was wondering, I was like, man, Johnny's still winning, but he's not throwing. It felt like there's not as much Johnny darts as it has been lately, but you grinded, and that's a huge win. What a great match that was.
yeah, I was kind of excited about playing tonight because I've been off. I haven't been really playing much darts here lately.
Yeah.
Been coaching baseball, so
Yeah, I've been seeing
getting
that as
back
well.
into it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Trying to get going here for Chicago.
Yeah, don't. Who are you throwing with in Chicago?
Garrett. Me and Garrett.
you and Garrett? Very nice. You guys are both.
You guys on the pro
the
pro
two-
side now, right?
No, still amateurs.
Still am?
Wow.
Yeah, so it should be-
Wow. Not for long.
Yeah, should be a fun weekend.
Yeah, you two are the two. I mean, just in my opinion, just in terms of up and comer, great darts, two of the hottest players right now. So, yeah, that should be exciting stuff.
I'm
what
gonna
you got? No,
actually
you
no.
Oh yeah, give it. Yeah.
I'm gonna actually hand this over to you, man. Congrats.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
The Challenger League champ
Add it to the collection.
Oh yeah.
into the Premier League. Is there any moving up to the Premier League? You know, pretty much all the players are going to be in that. How do you think you're going to fare kind of in your first? I think everybody in that Premier League you can hang with. So what are your thoughts moving up to that?
It's
To that
tough.
kind of level.
I
It
mean,
is tough.
When you look at them guys, I mean, really, what it all comes down to at this level is like whose day it is.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
a lot of the
absolutely.
games come down to
Mhm. First look.
yeah, and you got to take the games out. Man.
Yep.
When you
Got-
get the shot, you got to take it.
Yeah.
And if you miss it, I mean,
They're taking
especially-
it.
Yeah, especially playing against some of them guys. I'm gonna say Trevor Sellers.
Yeah.
He's got something on his back, and I'm coming for
Yeah.
it.
There.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I love that. I love it.
That's
I
good.
love it.
So while we got you here, what's your prediction for this next match? We got Adam and Trevor coming up.
I'm gonna say Trevor.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Trevor gets him. Let's go 8-5.
8-5. I like it.
I like it as well.
Cody, what about you?
It's hard to believe and it's funny to say, but even just like players around, just not necessarily like your top players, but just players around the Indy area, national players, people all around. It still seems like Trevor is, for some God knows what reason, still an underrated dart player around here. And like I said at the beginning, these are the two best players in Indy. I think Trevor's making it known tonight that that dude is the best player in Indy. I think it's 8-3 or 8-4. Go 8-4.
Ooh.
I think he runs.
Ooh. I think Kleinfelder is a guy about who plays better with momentum. I
Oh,
think once he has
absolutely.
a couple cocktails and he just settles in a little bit. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Hey, did you
I
guys shout out Cody Nicholas, who gave us 200 stars? Thank you,
Oh, I
Cody.
did not. I did not. I'm
tell
sorry.
you what. Thank you, Cody.
Kyrie's on Star Watch. I thought.
Jordan's watching along. She's
She
watching.
is. She
Yeah,
is.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Cool.
John, congratulations. I appreciate you, man. It's been a pleasure to watch you throw this season. It really has.
Appreciate it.
All right. Well, let's get back to it. Should we
Green light them. Get them.
should we see what they're doing out there?
See what they're doing.
They're warming up. Should we green light them right away, or do we? Let's get predictions real quick. All right,
So
we'll
we-
watch 'em
We,
warm
we
up.
actually
We
just
kind of
went
ran
over
through
it.
them.
little
Johnny
bit.
picked Trevor, and like I was saying, it's hard to believe, but it still feels like from national players around in the kind of the top, the bull shooter, the CSC world, it still feels like for some God knows what reason, Trevor's still an underrated darter.
Yeah.
It's the two best players in Indy going at tonight. I think he wants that title. He knows he's the best player in Indy. I think Trevor wins 8-3.
That's a big win. All right, Kyrie, what you got?
I'm gonna fire Trevor up a little bit. Let's go. I'm gonna go against the grain on this one. Let me go. Give me Adam. Give me Adam.
Adam?
Yep. Give me Adam. 8-7.
Adam 8-7. I'm gonna go Trevor 8-7.
8-7.
I think Adam's got a little something for him tonight. I really do.
Yep.
It's gonna be a fun one to watch. It really is. Fellas,
And I think last time they played, if I'm correct, I think Adam only got 5 or 6 off.
It was
of
9-6.
It was 9-6. Okay, yep. So I think he's gonna be a little bit hungry to prove himself from the last match.
I was actually there that night when they played, and they both kind of said they were not throwing their best darts, which
Mhm.
let me let you in on a little secret.
mhm.
No one's ever thrown their best darts at the castle. Everybody who plays on the castle and plays in front of everybody else, I didn't throw my best tonight. I can do
Yep.
better than that.
Yep.
Let me tell you. I've seen people shoot, 5-6 points above their average, and they'll be like, it wasn't quite as good as what I've shot.
What I
before."
shot last week.
I've been lights out for a couple of times. So, this one's going to be a fun one to see. This is the best quality darts that we're going to see in Indy.
Yep. It's the two
tonight.
best players
Yep.
battling out for, a nice trophy, a big league win. This is what it's all about right here, especially for our Indy-owned fans watching. This is what
that's-
you come to see.
And that's what you kind of, we're so blessed in Indy. There's probably 8-9 players. We talked about Tim earlier on. There's probably 8-9 players in Indy that you could really consider at any point in time during the year that they're the player of that year, right?
Yep.
It's been Trevor for quite some time now, and he's shooting fantastic, of course. You're watching these guys warm up.
And Adam, too, kind of like I said in the beginning that Trevor's trying to, mark himself as the best player in Indy. He's got a great opportunity to do tonight. Adam's kind of fighting the opposite. It was Adam for a long time. Everybody's talking about this Trevor guy. Like, I'm still
Yep.
here. Let me
Exactly.
fire back at him. Going to be a great match. I can't wait.
And these guys got a lot of respect for each other, too. As Trevor sporting that new Deity shirt. And we are off and running. Trevor Sellers, nicknamed the Statue. No surprise, he's in on the first start, following up with a trip 20 and a single 20. He's going to be disappointed with that last 20.
Yeah. And it just instantly,
Yeah.
instantly puts it right
Yeah.
in. He's firing. He's
Well,
here.
One of the advantages that these guys have, both these guys have shot here at the castle lots of
Lots of
before.
times.
And we've had the honor and the pleasure of watching them shoot here numerous times. So these guys are going to get more comfy quicker. All right, so fun to watch.
Absolutely. And here we go. He's couldn't think of a much better start here.
Trevor did have the throw to start off with.
They just recently announced Trevor's a official sponsor with Deity as well.
Yeah.
So
He's racking them up now. This sponsor, that sponsor,
Yeah.
all the sponsors.
I'd love to say that we were the first sponsor. when
You
it was-
were in early.
We were in the first sponsor.
You guys are
Yeah.
the hipsters of the dart world.
That's true.
We knew him first.
We set the trend. Trev looking to capitalize on his small point lead right now, but he did start off this game. This should be a hold or throw. Switching down there
Yes.
wisely to get him a good looking and out, a 152. Very capable of that. Animal looking to put some pressure on that 152 here, though.
A great shot.
That's a solid
Great shot.
ton 40 right there. So these guys both with some fantastic nicknames. You know, the better you get at darts, the better your nickname is.
Isn't it funny how that works?
It's wild. Would you agree there, Sleepy Reed?
Yeah.
You should get that on a jersey. Just get a picture of you snoozed out on the front. I'd wear it.
All right,
I'd
Trev
wear it.
setting himself up with a 57 to left.
Can put a lot of pressure on it still. Ooh.
Not now.
Ooh.
Ooh, not a great visit there. Just 24 points scored. You see that occasionally out of Adam. If he feels like he's probably lost a leg, he'll come up there and show some wild darts. 17 tops for Trev right here.
It is just rhythm,
It is.
pace.
Yep.
It's just perfect every time. He never rushes. He just throws the thing.
Very
his own
mechanically, but I do like his throw.
All right, that's a hole to throw. And I should probably update the scoreboard.
Wait, I thought Sally was doing that.
Well, Sally's on a
She's on,
break
she's
right
on
now.
break.
So, Sally's on a cigarette break. As they put this in, and these guys are off and running.
Big answer.
Yep.
But Adam's still got the chance, you know.
Well,
Big open. Now
Adam
run.
with the throw. Just needs to hold his throw right here.
Did you update the score, Sally?
I got the updated score going. Sally's back from a cigarette break, and we're in good shape.
Wait, I thought it was 1-0.
It is.
Oh.
It is.
I'm in charge of the names. All right, Sally's in charge of the numbers. So I do the letters, she does the numbers.
And a big 180.
Big 180 there from the statue.
First of what I think will be many.
Adam's got the
Over or
Adam
under 8.
Ooh, over under 8.
Look at this from Adam.
Are
Needs
we
to
going to
get to
get
an
801 legs? That's the question.
Yeah.
I think 1 a leg. I don't think we're getting 801 legs.
All right, Animal not on and out yet. Trev with the opportunity to take control on this leg. Gonna need to hit that trip though to get him there. There it is. Now it's about positioning.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, 125 can be a tough out though.
Adam still got a chance. Yeah, he's in a high, or I guess not a high ton, but a ton. Set it up here. Give yourself a 1 or 2 darter. That'll
Not
work.
Bad leave.
That'll work.
Yep. More than capable of taking a 72 out. Let's see what Trev can do with this 125. You saw that big breath first.
Starting on the bull.
Yeah, most everybody starts on the bull here. Let's see if Trev does the same thing. Sometimes you're just too good.
He likes his 100 out. There's the first.
Tops for the tie. Oh, the 2-0
And
lead.
that-
Yeah, it
Good
is. He
darts.
broke Adam right out of the gate.
And that is a heartbreaker.
Yep. Big 120 out from Trevor Sellers. It's one of the bigger outs we've seen so far tonight.
And the break a throw. Chance to get hot right now. A big,
Yep.
big open in this cricket leg and run.
So let me ask you, Cody. You go bull on that one. You hit the double bull. You leave yourself at 75. What are you shooting at next?
If I'm on the bull, I'd probably try to go bull for double bull again.
trip
Oh, is that wrong?
trip
Trip 17 for 24.
Yep. It's a
You did.
big
Yes, you
nine mark.
did.
It's a solid 9 mark from Mr. Sellers.
And that's
right
that's the exact thing right there. Adam threw great that last leg, got broke. Trevor
Yep.
opens with a 9 mark.
Yeah, that's demoralizing.
It is. You
Yep.
got to respond.
there. One, you got to get inside Adam's head here saying, "Wow, this guy's coming out hot,
Yeah.
and coming out strong." It's still early though, and we've seen a few comebacks already tonight.
Oh, and he's going the 17s. You dirty dog.
All right. Here's an opportunity for Adam.
Gotta live in him.
You do now. There you go. It's a big last.
Big
Keeps him
third.
in it.
Yep.
I'm sure Trevor's going to close him out right here. Let's see if he closes them in points or closes them and go to 18s. It'll be interesting to see. All right. Closes them, goes 18s. And bullseyes on the extra dart.
See, I like that
Yeah.
switch to a bull.
You know, I think Lee was the first to start doing it, and everybody else, all these top-notch players, they kind of follow each other's tricks, right? That's a nice visit there from Adam. Solid 6 mark, get some points, takes a point lead. And I will tell you, at this level, it's never over.
No,
Capable
not
of
at
some
all.
fantastic darts. Look at that from Trev. Trip 15. There it
There
is.
it is. That's a man on a
Yeah,
mission.
yeah. Wow. All right, it's a solid 9 mark. Trev shooting a 7-0 this time. He came in relaxed. You could tell. There's 2. There's 3. Adam doing all he can to stay in this leg right here. All right, Trev looking at the bullseye. Looking to finish this off. Oh, look at that.
Oh man.
Yeah. Let me just hit 2 with one dart here. Let me go ahead and reset the board. All right, Trev with the early 3-0 lead.
Thinking Trev's gonna make me regret my decision.
You know, we'll see what happens. I don't know
Yeah.
what I'm doing there, but bear with me.
We'll see Adam get on the board.
And that's, you know, that's tough. It's not a thing that's unique to Adam. As soon as you get down early with Trev, it
It's
can get
brutal.
frustrating.
It's brutal
Yeah.
to fight back.
When you start asking yourself a lot of questions about yourself, right?
Mhm.
And that's always kind of a mind game because he's just like that. He missed the first dart, but then the next 2 darts were perfect. And he scores 92 points on an opening round. So, fantastic darts.
Big
There you
answer.
go.
Big answer.
He's in now.
You know it's been 4 weeks, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hand that over here. I'll take care of it for you.
Cheers. Oh, this is gonna make me sick.
All right. Trev with an unusually average visit that last one, a 59 points scored. Shout out to Ed Baker, Courtney, and Mike Toole watching along in the chat.
Uncle Mike in the chat.
Good old Ed Becker.
Uncle Ed.
Look at this from Trev. Ooh, floats that last one just on top for a solid 40. Makes up for the 59 he shot last time around. See what Adam can do here. First dart at the 5, second dart right where it's supposed to be.
Mm.
If he just slows down just the hair.
But even when he's throwing hot, though, he's got a quicker pace. You do got to slow it down, but at the same
Just the
time,
hair.
when he gets hot, he's throwing quick. Trevor just gonna set it up here.
Gonna keep it right there at the 20 probably. Split those
Yep.
2. There you
Yeah.
go.
Huge shot. Adam got to get low here. Give yourself at least just an easy shot if he doesn't take
He's
the
got to at
110.
least have a ton.
Yep. Stay there. Not bad.
That'll
Not bad.
do.
Trip double out, and he likes trip 19.
Yeah.
He likes double 20.
Leaves himself on a 2-dart combination. Trev technically he's got a 2-dart combination. Probably looking to do it with 3.
Yeah.
He's going
Yeah.
18, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Now down to the 16s. Double 16 for the win. There-
Just
there.
absolutely clinical, man. Just
You
unreal.
know, he doesn't miss
It
on that
is.
last dart,
Just
right?
It
unreal.
is.
Yeah. And it's got to be frustrating for Adam
Oh,
right here.
it's very frustrating.
He's not played terrible darts.
He's played good, and
yeah.
you just got to keep battling. I mean,
Yeah, you're not played bad and you're down 4-0. Man, I mean, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, sometimes it ain't nothing you can do.
and in terms of Trevor too, just letting it be known that he has arrived. These are the matches he's got to
Yeah.
start winning like this,
Yeah.
and he's
So-
letting them know.
Well,
Until he
bet-
plays me after everybody's left. Yeah. I put the old man in his place.
between me and you, I heard some things from a couple
Oh, I've heard some
big
things.
name guys that
Yes, I have as
have
well.
kind of still been disrespecting him. So I think he's
He's
here
on
Oh,
to
a
prove
mission.
himself. Yep.
And I-
really? I haven't heard that.
And I tell
Yeah.
you what,
It's
I'm
a big
excited.
name too.
I'm excited for Bullshooter Chicago.
All right.
Yep.
I'm excited to hear about that little story.
And I would put it on blast on the stream, but I think Trevor would choke me out if I did.
Oh, for sure.
let's
For
not do
sure.
that. Let's
It's
not
not
do
worth
that.
it though.
We're not gonna do that.
Is it? Yeah. He wouldn't kill me. He'd
All right.
brutally injure.
Not a terrible visit, but only 80 points scored. This is really Animal's chance to break Trev right here. And he needs a better score than
Yeah,
that.
that one is and it's pulling him out of the boards.
Well, we're starting to see a little bit of frustration coming
Yep.
from Adam right now, and I can't blame him. I think anybody that has played as well as he has and finds himself down 4-0. Folks, if you ever want to study mechanics, just watch Trevor's. You see the flight of that dart right at his nose. You see the elbow tucked in. There's no movement whatsoever on the elbow. And that release, that follow through is straightforward. Some of the best mechanics that you'll see in the dart world.
Big Ton gets him underneath, gives him.
Watch right here. Watch his elbow. Watch his position on the elbow. When he draws it back, it's straight in front of him, in line with his nose,
And just dead straight. Dead
Yep.
center, dead straight.
like an arrow. He has no choice but to hit what he's shooting at.
And
There it is.
another
That's a
180.
big ton 80.
And now it moves from Adam having the point lead there to now having to get himself low because the
Oh, yeah.
101 is in danger of going.
I tell you what, I am excited to see him
He is
next weekend
chucking
at Bull Shooters. I know last year when I watched him play, I mean, he just wasn't missing. I mean, a couple unfortunate turns, but
We're going here 57 for 24.
Ooh, float a little bit aside. Just back up to 20.
So now Adam right here, a little frustrated on the last
Yep.
one. He's got to lock in right here and take this one for
he's
you.
got to.
Adam's got the opportunity.
And he knows it.
Turn it on right here. Ooh, it's
Ooh.
unfortunate on that first one.
Yep, he knows it. That'll do it.
Would have loved to see what he would have done if he hit that first one. That's not a bad dart from Adam. No, unfortunately, you're playing against a guy named Trevor Sellers who's looking at the tops for the win for a 5-zip lead. That one's a little bit outside. That one's a little bit low. Uh-oh. Adam may have an opportunity here. Stay focused. Double 10.
Big
Yeah,
shot.
maybe not. Trevor
Big
taking the
shot.
double 10 out. That is 5-zip.
Oof.
You know, we were having good matches all night long, and then Trevor showed up. Ruined it for
Hey, when
everybody.
he does that, right?
I'll tell you what. We'll have Cody and Kyrie. Stay tuned. Right after this, we'll have a Cody and Kyrie match.
No, I didn't bring the darts.
Ah, look at that.
I'll blame it on that.
All right. Animals off and running. Put some points on the board and closes the 20 wedge. Trevor steps up, looking down at 19s very likely.
I'm not used to straight barrels. I need a little taper in them. Yeah.
Oh, I got the Magneto ones with
Dude,
me, I
don't-
think.
Yeah.
There you
What a
go.
shot.
Trevor, nice 7-mark answer of his own right there.
You can't keep taking my excuses and not play with. Don't be. I look at your eyes are almost shut sitting in that chair. Do not tell me you're falling asleep right now.
I'm not.
Oh,
look
look at
over here.
that. It's a solid
Hey,
9
man.
mark from Adam right there. He's
And
not
now you
gonna
gotta-
go away quietly.
You
I'm
got to
telling
wonder
you.
right now. 9 mark, get him hot, get him going for
Yep.
a good leg here.
We just got to see some incredible darts, and we're starting to see them.
I mean, Adam's still throwing. I mean, he's a 6.5.
I mean,
Yep.
It's
there's nothing you
there-
can
he's
do
throwing
about that.
fantastic. Now's the time right here.
I'd go right at it.
Close 19.
Yep.
There you
Yes,
go.
what a shot.
Now go back and point.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Yeah, I'd almost want to go back and point there.
I would have
At
pointed
least
both
on the
of them.
last one.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause he is.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be
yep.
surprised if this gets 6 or 7.
Well, let's see what happens. He's got to close him first, and that's a difficult dart for him.
Oh,
Yeah,
That can
okay.
happen. That was
Two
heading
right
right for
on
the
top.
trip. Yep. Got to find a way around those two. Yeah,
Ooh.
and he finds it on the
Ooh.
inside. All right.
Ooh. That's
So,
the window he needed, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
Close those 18s and go put some points on the board, young man.
No, don't look
Please go point.
No, he's staying out of the 17s. That's okay. You know, if he hits it, he picks
Yeah.
up 17 points and he closes the wedge.
Yep.
And he's still got that 20 advantage on him, but Trev can eliminate these 17s real quick.
And you
There it
even
is.
wonder
One-
if he didn't have 2 marks, I think maybe take a look. But nope, you got to point that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he takes a point lead, so it forces Adam back up top. Let's see if any point in time he's going
I'd
to close
close
out
the
those
17.
17s.
No, I
Yeah.
would.
Yep.
Yep.
Now back
Yep.
up top again.
There
There
it
it
is.
is.
Go.
There it
Great shot.
is.
That is what Adam is capable of. Great darts there from Adam. 7-mark himself. Could we see a momentum shift? Let's see what happens.
5.
All right, so we're back to the basics. Close and point. Let's see what Animal does right here. Finds himself 83 points ahead. He
You
slows the
even wonder if
16s.
he
Now
looks at the
go,
15s.
and he
I
looks
don't
at
mind
the
that. 83
No,
point
that-
lead. I don't mind
yeah, I
that
don't
one.
mind it at all. All right.
Trev's going to be looking at the 15s right here. He's not hit that first dart on the trip. It's happened a couple of times, happened with the 16s as well. Does find on the second dart. And a single. So back-to-back 5 marks for Trevor Sellers. Animal needs to close the 15s. Only needs 2 of them right here. He does that with 1 dart. And he's going back up to points. And then he goes back down to bulls. That second dart kind of blocked him out of the trips. He went down to bulls. Didn't hit anything. Well, Trev's going to be shooting at bullseyes. Let's see if we can't zoom in a little bit on it. There's 2.
I like it.
Oh, he
Oh,
closes
I
at
love
20s.
it.
I was
love
wondering
it.
if he was gonna do that.
Oh, my
man.
goodness, what a
Oh,
shot.
Oh man.
Look at that. He closed the 20s and went to
And
because it's
just like that, there is some
Yeah.
pressure.
Colin, the cameraman's not going to be happy about that move.
That'll do it.
And 2 for
Ugh.
Animal.
Yeah,
So Trev's going to need 2 bullseyes right here. 2 of those little round
I-
marks.
I think he threw Animal off of going
Yeah.
that close on that second one.
Yep.
Yeah,
There's the
that'll
first.
do it.
Needs another.
My goodness.
There
Yeah.
it
My
is.
goodness.
Yep.
Wow. A little bit of a smile on his face right there as Trevor takes a 6-0 lead.
That is demoralizing.
It's tough.
Well, and
And
Adam,
he's-
Adam really fought like he had it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
And that's
yeah.
that's what Trevor. It's just what he does. You think you have it, and then suddenly you
Yep.
don't. It's one. The whole Premier League. It's one bad round here, and just everybody in that league is good enough to just
Yep.
make it hurt.
And everything can change.
Yep, 100%. And that 112 Open will work every time.
Yep.
Yep, big trip.
We give a shout out
Big
to
shot.
Adam here, just playing along and still fighting. Yeah, you're down 6-0, and that kid's still out there fighting and forcing things. Thank you so much.
I want to see him get 1 on the board. Maybe
Yep.
that'll turn the tide a little bit. But
We are blessed with the presence of Miss Jennifer Fairs here tonight, who just brought me a warm cup of coffee, and has quickly become my favorite person here tonight.
The
All
early
right, look at
bat-
this from Animal. Look at
There
that.
it is.
Big
Short
shot,
shot.
80.
180.
I sense no shutout coming.
Not on my watch.
Does Trev have an answer?
Right back.
Does he have an answer?
Ooh.
My goodness.
Well, obviously, Adam's the better daughter. Neither one of these guys, and Animal's at and out now, and
Yeah, it
that's
is.
great 2 last starts right there. Animal sitting on a 98. Trev sitting on a 190. Needs to position himself. Don't be surprised if you see a 150 right here. Or a solid 140 maybe.
Goes a long way.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll take a ton at that point in time. I'll leave you on 90. It's a nice 2-dart combination for the
Puts
statue.
pressure on
Two
it.
dart combo and the same wedge.
Yeah. Animal's got to take out
It's
this
got to
90.
go. It has
Gotta
got
go.
to go.
That's not a great start.
No,
Ah.
stay in it. Stay in it.
There you go.
Hit that
Double 19. There you go.
Oh.
That's okay. It's all right. Hey, 90's not super easy. It's a 2-dart combination. This first start's going to be crucial.
Yeah, but the way he's throwing, you gotta assume he's gonna hit it.
Double 15. Not the steal way. It's
Yeah,
Trev's
I'm
way.
actually shocked by that.
There
But
it
if
is.
you're going to hit it, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, it's the right dart. We've said it 100 times. We'll say
the
it
one
again.
the one that wins the game is the right one.
Yep.
100%. Yep. And a big 120 in from Adam here, but the way Trevor's throwing, 120 is kind of just holding it here.
Cody, you got any big plans on the weekend, man?
Golfing in the AM, but Trevor at the 96. Adam's got a run right here. 100 to 180. Get a couple trips. Get a trip here. Helps you out. Big
Come on,
shot.
man. It's not over. Like, get on the board. Let's go.
And it's got to force. Yeah. It's just.
It's just tough. It's brutal.
It's tough. And one more, and you're throwing a 35. You're controlling the leg, and he comes back with a 39 on a chance to break the throw. It's just
Yeah.
it's tough. But Adam's got to fight right here.
I mean,
Show some fight.
we've seen a lot of lopsided
and you
wins
can't
like
get
this
to
at the
it
castle
out.
too. So.
We have all 100%.
Yeah.
And it's just this. Like I said, this is the way with everything going on right now. Trevor, I had a feeling this could be coming.
Yeah.
He's letting people know. If you didn't know before, ladies and gentlemen, now you know. What a shot. It's unreal. Chip 18 for double 20. Adam's got to get it low and pray. Good start. Good second. Big
There it
180.
is.
Puts the pressure on him.
What's that put us up to 4?
I think 4. I think 4.
About half of what I thought.
But here's the problem.
Yeah.
All right, so he's got to hit the trip 20. He's going to get a look. Or not. Double 8 for the win in the Premier League Championship. Oh, and he moves
Ooh.
the board on the wire. Adam's got a chance right now. Get one. Let's see what happens.
Get on board. Let's go.
What a
There it
shot.
is.
Hey! Throws the hands up in the air.
Hey, I'll tell you what, man. You get beat so bad, and sometimes it feels good to just get that one win.
And I'm telling you, as good as Adam is, one might just be the thing to start getting you going. See how Trevor starts it here. And 3 would be, Adam would be thrilled with 3. He's got a chance here. Big trip 19 on the first start goes a long way.
We got the real Sally in the chat. Sally Pope, how you doing?
And we are actually, it's Poppy, but we are
Poppy,
actually bringing in
sorry.
Mr. Ben Fairs onto the mic here, back again. Ben, how is it going?
Going good, going good. How you doing?
We're hanging in there. What are you thinking of this match from Trevor so far?
I mean, it's different. I mean, Trevor's a monster. Adam is too. Trevor did this last year in the Premier League Finals.
Yep.
Played Tim. Tim threw fantastic.
Yep. He is.
Twice, I think he was throwing a 6+ and down 3 wedges.
Yep.
Trevor.
That's insane.
Animals fighting here.
There just
Big
wasn't
7
anything
mark.
he could do, and Adam's doing what Adam does. It's still Trevor's still.
And I tell you what, if he's just dead center of that trip 20. I mean, dead center line, 1 hole away from dead center hole. And looked at the 19, but didn't get it. So Adam right here, I mean, he's in it. He's got to fight.
Confidence. I'm up a bunch of legs shot. He should have stayed up there.
Yep.
He knows it.
Yep, I agree. And just on the 1 hole on the left and 1 hole high, that is a tough one to.
It is.
A
Take
tough
take a
one to
breath,
watch.
Adam.
Big trip
Hey.
fitting it in there. That's huge. You get the point lead, and now it
It
forces.
is.
100%
is.
chance that dart was going into the triple there.
It forces Trevor to throw the 20, and a fat 20 doesn't give him the point lead. So he's got to throw another one. Oh, he goes for the close.
There's probably nobody in Indy that's played with either of these guys more than I have in the last 5 years.
Right.
And
Especially Trevor.
they're both silly. And me and Adam played everything for 2 years together.
Right. And I love that close. Get a trip 18 on there. Good shot.
Need that.
But yeah.
And
Close would've been
everybody knows
huge.
what Adam can do. So
Yeah.
you like to see a closer match, but
Yeah, that's where Trevor's game's at right
Trevor's
now.
doing Trevor things.
That's where his game is at right now. He's solidifying himself as what he believes he is.
We
And
are
what a
not
shot.
worthy.
I wish you'd have stayed up there again.
I think he's trying to. I think even going for leaving the 30 on the 0-1 game, I think he's trying to prove a point.
He's trying to get out of the match. He's trying to put.
Yep.
He knows what Adam can do if he leaves him in the game, so he's trying not to do that. Going to close the 17. Should go score. I don't know. He's so confident.
No, I'll think about it.
Does it
He
go
looks
up
like
now?
He looks like he's staying
Alright,
there.
stay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, after I throw the first one, I'm probably staying there.
Yep. He's a fat 18. I mean,
It
doesn't get you a whole lot with the 16 still
right.
open.
But Adam goes trip here. He's got a fat close on the
Just
18.
3.
Yeah, you let him off the hook. Adam's usually just going to go trip.
Yep.
Pop that 18 up.
Yep. 100%. And now here he can set it
Now
up.
He's going to close.
Gonna
Should
look at
go
the
score,
15s.
Still not gonna.
Making his 15 scoot. And just a hole short. Stays
There it
there and
is.
What
smacks
are
it.
you doing? I
And
get mad because I can't even yell at him because then he just hits it.
right, yeah, it's been an aggressive play, and usually he just watching him from when he's been at Whitehorse a few times playing. He usually is not the rush to close guy. He will usually point.
Shortly after I started playing, I was chatting darts with Spanky, and I said, "Who do you think has the best cricket strategy?" At the time, Jeremiah Millar lived here, and he said, "Jeremiah, don't miss."
Yeah, and what a shot! And the season 5 Premier League champion in an 8-1 victory, Mr. Trevor Sellers.
The GOAT.
The GOAT. Letting everyone know I am here. I am winning. And here we go.
Hey, I tell you what, a couple of those guys better be on lookout. 'Cause he's coming.
He sure is.
Coming
And I,
to a
dude,
Chicago near you?
I cannot wait to watch some bull shooter next weekend. Wish I
going
was
up?
going. I'm not.
No.
I am too low to be worth a crap as an amateur player still, so not really a lot of worth in me going. But I'll be
feel ya.
watching from afar.
I'm gonna go out there and support for a little bit.
Hopefully, Jason will come back in and tell me how to flip this camera because I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh,
here.
the camera. I think he's actually got it on a little. Is it a phone thing? Main interview. Is it that thing? What is it? Where's the thing at? Oh, and
Got
here
it.
we are.
Got it.
And I think we are waiting for Trev here.
Yeah, let's go. All right, big dog.
What a match.
Hey, I've been there.
Trevor should be coming over here shortly after he
He's running.
catches.
He's
his
running. Run.
What's the word?
The season 5 Premier League champ joining us. Trevor, give us the run through of how it was feeling during that match. Just give us the rundown. What were you feeling? Yeah, we did. We didn't talk as much in between you guys' matches. We did the first one, so we did kind of rush you. Sorry about that. But no, I mean, I was saying in the preview, I was like, my prediction was you 8-3. Some things going on, some players around here. I mean, even here, it's happening here. It's happening everywhere. Thinking just, it's crazy to see you throw like that and think you're still underrated, but it feels like that just from some things people saying around here, around everywhere. So
The mic
I
not
figured
on?
you were on a mission tonight, and it sure looked like it, man. You shot great.
Hey, Jason. Trev's mic's not on.
Nobody wants to hear Trevor.
All right, let's
right.
start back
All
over.
right,
Trevor,
all right, sorry
great
about
match,
that, guys.
buddy. How are you feeling out there? Give us a rundown.
We got it.
Feeling great.
Feeling
they heard
great.
you. They heard you. I mean,
They-
we didn't get very many warm up darts. I mean, benefited me. I was feeling good from the get go, and Adam never really got going.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's
And he didn't throw bad.
I didn't think he threw awful.
I mean,
no.
you just.
I mean, the cricket leg that he had the whole way he came back and won the 110.
I got lucky there.
There's
Yeah, I mean, on that cricket leg, I got lucky that he didn't hit that hat trick. I for sure. I mean, I went double bull, trip 20. So I mean, that was
Yeah.
just me to
Yeah.
stay in it, and I got
Well,
lucky.
I don't think he expected you to go close the 20 on that second dart, and I think that kind of.
Well, there was a couple times where just like some of the outshots you took when he was in control of the leg, and you can just, it's just tough. I mean, you're throwing good. you know, you've got the legs set up, and then you take a big ton out. You hit a double bull trip 20, and it
I was
just
over here yelling at you last leg. I'm like, go score. What are you doing? Oh, you're just going to hit the triple and close everything. Fine. I can't even yell at you because you're just going to hit it.
Well, I guess we've got some.
I mean,
some.
I got the utmost respect for Adam. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, for
Adam's
sure.
Adam's phenomenal shot. He's gonna be a phenomenal shot. He's
He's a monster.
a monster. But I suppose we've got some hardware and a white envelope with something in it that I suppose we should give
I'll
to.
be like the man behind the
Mhm.
curtain. Don't pay attention to the man behind
Your
the
arm
curtain.
is
my
looking
head
huge,
is
by
literally
the way.
behind the
Oh,
Phoenix,
Phoenix?
Premier League.
Well, I told
logo.
Jason, I was like, block out Trevor's face when he comes on
Yeah.
because
Okay.
they don't want to see that.
Thank you.
So
Appreciate it. Thanks,
Congrats,
buddy.
my dude.
Appreciate you.
congrats,
Thanks for
brother.
having me. But
Great shooting.
thanks, guys.
Great
Appreciate you.
Back to back.
Hey.
How's it feel to go back to back in this field?
Man, I mean, there's a lot of good players, and we're all tested. And like I said, it makes everybody better. I mean, my averages have went up. Everybody's averages have went up.
Yep.
So, and you know, and I've told you multiple times, I get everybody's best game every week too. So it not only helps them, but it helps me too, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, you battered me, but it was the best match I threw all season was against you.
Yeah, and I mean I think it says more about your game too. Like this field is everybody's going up. This Premier League is tough. It's tough every season.
I mean, what is
Back
that?
to back
5
is-
4-8s or higher?
Yeah.
I mean,
back to back in
that's
this field
pretty good.
says a lot about your game.
Silly.
Says a lot about your game.
But no, is Adam still here?
No.
I mean, like I said, utmost respect.
Yep.
I hate that it ended that way. I mean, I love that I won, but at the end of the day, I wanted, and he wanted.
So, I'm sorry. My bad.
No,
I
I'm
didn't
just
mean to
saying like that. I hate that how I was on, he wasn't.
Mhm.
Like he didn't play his best, so that's why.
Yeah, you want to. It's more fun when you beat them at their best.
for sure. And
Mhm.
Adam wasn't. He didn't have it, and I hate that. Like I really do, because I want to play him at his best and
Yeah.
be at my best.
And I don't even think it wasn't. I don't know. Maybe
He just never got going. He could never get going.
It's-
He
it-
was, and honest, like I mean, we both said that we didn't get as many warm up darts that we liked, but
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you blame Jason on that one.
Yep. It was
I would.
100%
blame
Jason.
the host.
Blame the
Blame
host.
us.
Always.
Yeah.
Yep.
Always.
And he doesn't have a microphone to argue with us, so I think he also agrees.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, he's nodding. Yep.
I actually think it was Sally, the scorer, that told us to start the last match. She said she had to get out of here early, so
Yeah.
she wanted to get that one rolling.
I
Well,
think
Ben
the-
told me that he was driving to Paoli tonight or Bloomington, so
Yeah.
that's what he said. So he gave me a little bit more motivation that he needed to get out of here.
Yeah. I do think the people in the chat are asking you to put it on black tonight.
They told me to do that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Put it all
I
on
live
black.
5 minutes from the casino, so don't tempt.
Yeah,
He did say we were going.
He does actually live.
All right. Well, thanks for having us. So
Thanks,
Are we
thanks
done?
everybody for tuning in from Phoenix.
Siege
Remote
match
streaming.
next week.
Yeah, thanks
Did you see it
everybody
on
for
the screen?
tuning in. Big shout out to Cody and Kyrie stepping up and taking the controls for 3 hours tonight. It's you guys did a fantastic job. You really did. Thank you so much for doing that.
Hit me up if you want to get involved.
Yep, if anybody wants to join this Phoenix Premier League, it is something that can only improve your darts. It's going to be frustrating at times. You're going to love it at times. You're going to hate it at times. But you play some of the top players in the state, and it just makes you better. So a big shout out to everybody who joined us tonight. Please join us Tuesday, 8 o'clock for the Siege. You got some new players coming, some up-and-comers, a CDC tour card holder. We got it all, including one of the Magneto players. So please join us Tuesday night for the Siege. Till then, big shout out if you're going out tonight. Please be safe getting home. Take care of yourself. We want to see you on the Siege. We want to see you on this Phoenix Premier League coming up real soon. Thanks for joining us. Thanks to everybody that played. Thanks to all the viewers, all the players. Big shout out to Cody. Big shout out to Kyrie. Big shout out to Ben and Dustin of Phoenix. Great work. We'll see you soon. 4 days.